Okay. I believe we're live now. It says we're live. All right. Hey, I'm going to need some confirmation on that. Are we actually live? Could anybody let me know if we're live right now? Trick-or-treating, watching the Bread Pirate protesting for a fictional character to put down her hood. Yes. Let's go! Okay, Curb said let's go. I assume that means we're live! I actually need to click one more button here. I cannot see the game. Now I can! Ah, haha, and now you can probably see my face just, like, blew up with light. Hey, everybody, it's nice to have you here. My name is the Bread Pirate. My mic is, like, really far away. That's also on me. My name is the Bread Pirate, and today we're going to be doing one final stream to support the Hoodless Zelda movement. If you're not aware, the hashtag Hoodless Zelda movement is an attempt by the Zelda community to ask Grezzo, the developers of this game, if they would be willing to add Hoodless Zelda to the game, aka the version of Zelda we see on the box art. That's what we want. We want that in the game. Because that outfit is currently not available, even though after you complete the first half, it really does make sense, because you don't need the disguise anymore. So, let's get in. Let's get in. We're going to be starting from the Zora's Domain, which we just finished. We're going to then go to the Gerudo, and then there's a final dungeon we need to complete before we can find Hoodless Zelda, who we are going to be unlocking today. Awesome. And if nobody knows or has been on Twitter, we got trending. We are trending right now on Twitter. So if you have a Twitter account, I highly recommend you go on Twitter, make a post about hashtag Hoodless Zelda with the hashtag Hoodless Zelda at Grezzo. Make sure you at Grezzo. Just to let them know how much we appreciate their game and their work. And hopefully this convinces them to add it to the game. There's no guarantees, right? They might say no. If they do, we can't do anything about that. But it doesn't hurt to try asking. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Is anybody going to be going trick-or-treating? National Hoodless Zelda today, yes. It's National Hoodless Zelda Day. How many Hoodless Zeldas can a Hoodless Zelda if a Hoodless Zelda could Hoodless Zelda? Says not very creative. I would argue you're very creative for that response. Welcome, everybody. It's great to have you here. It's great to have everybody here. We're going to cheat a little bit, and we're going to actually teleport just to get a little bit of a head start, get a little bit of speed boost. Because that's a long walk. It's a long walk. Ooh, Robbie says, I'm staying home tonight with hot chocolate. Classy. Classy. Let me zoom in chat so I can see it better. Breadween, breadless Zelda. Yeah. I never did house-to-house trick-or-treating growing up. Instead, I was more of a, how do I say this? I was a trunk-and-treater. My church would always host some sort of trunk-and-treat event, and I would go to that. Or when I was really young, in elementary school, I would go to the elementary school trick-or-treating event, where you would go from classroom to classroom, and you could get candy that way, which is fun, and probably far safer. Oh, Zelda Cat, thank you for joining today. Zelda Cat has been making a ton of awesome posts on Twitter, which are worth checking out. Like the poem we read last time in stream, Zelda posted that with cool art, and actually drew custom art of Hoodless Zelda. Awesome, awesome. Zelda deserves a shout out. And Zelda also rightly pointed out that Zeltic has joined the movement out of the blue. So actually, the story behind that is that I actually messaged Zeltic like a week ago asking if he'd be interested in joining. I got no message back, and then just randomly he decided to support the movement. He still has not gotten back to me. I can never get messages from that man. Some of us in the Zelda community think of him as the wizard in the hills on a snowy mountaintop that only comes in times of need. That's how we joke about him. Or another metaphor, a Zelda one would be, he's kind of like the giants in Majora's Mask, who only come when you assemble the full song of the giants, right? Only when you have the right song can you summon him, and he only comes in times of need to stop a moon from crashing. Zeltic is just crazy. Just crazy. Another fun story, I'll throw Zeltic under the bus right now because it's funny, is that he has no, how do I say this? His Discord server that he has moderators on it, and his moderators have no way of contacting him. He is so elusive that even his own Discord moderators have no way of communicating with him, and I just find that fantastic. It's just funny. Zeltic, give a hand, give a hand. Somebody was asking a question earlier. Hey, Bread, do you know you look like Katya? Katya? I don't know who that is. Well, I knew somebody in college named Katya, who was Russian, but no, I don't know who Katya is in the situation that you're referring to. That's a little bit too nondescript. I would need more information in order to answer that question. More information. All right. So yeah, we're gonna need to get ourselves. We're gonna need to get our butt over to the desert because that is the next location we have to deal with today. And that means we're gonna have quite the walk ahead of us. The desert is long and arduous and treacherous and dangerous. I can't trick or treat since I live in a city with tons of flats. Isn't it fun? I'm sorry, B. It was last year, that was my first time, that I actually saw trick-or-treating myself, like in person, in my hometown. And it was crazy. Just people walking across the streets back and forth. There were like 100 people meandering about. All the local churches had their doors open for either activities, games, or giving out candy. And then all the doors, too, were decorated for houses. It was crazy. I've never seen the town get that lively because it's a very small town. But... okay, what do you know? Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, Curve. Welcome to Gerudo Desert. Do you think Hoodless Zelda will be an amiibo exclusive, says Fearsome Lag? Well, you know what? I hope not, but if that's what it comes to, I'm okay with that. Because in that case, then at least we get Hoodless Zelda, right? There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. They could easily say no to us. But if they said yes, with a caveat, I'll take that. You know, they'd have to do something pretty outrageous for me to be mad at them when adding Hoodless Zelda. Pretty much any way they are willing to add it, I'll take. Why does this movement make sense? Isn't Zelda wearing it because she is wanted and doesn't want to be recognized, says Red. Well, Red, you clearly haven't played through the entire game because you'll know if you get halfway through, Zelda doesn't need the disguise anymore. And that's why we think Hoodless Zelda makes a lot of sense, because we actually see the model of the hood in game. It is there. It exists. And you don't need the hood after you complete half of the game, but you still wear it. And that's the thing that doesn't make sense. Hashtag Hoodless Zelda, little. Well said. Well said. Okay, we're gonna stop for a second, and we're gonna get some smoothies, because I think that will help us on our journey. After all, we have all these things, why not? We need to get some food in our tummy. Zelda can't handle real food, she can handle smoothies, though. She doesn't have any teeth or something. Actually, does Zelda have teeth? In this game, she doesn't have teeth. Look at that. Look at that. She don't have no teeth. Yeah, that's why she has to drink smoothies all day. That explains it. Blah, 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 blah. Listen, I don't need to hear your business woes. If you set up in a desert that's infested with monsters, that's on you. That's on you. It's not my fault to fix. It's not my job to fix that for you. Deku Scrubs. Zelda is a baby, confirmed, says Curb. Yeah, I guess Zelda's just a baby. She's just a little cute baby. A little cute baby person. She can eat apples, though? Oh, you know what? Colby's right. No, wait. Colby's right. I'm silly. Of course, you can eat the apples straight up without eating it in a smoothie form. Maybe it's that Zelda's teeth are very weak and she prefers smoothies. That must be it. Excuse me, princess, says B-Guy. Yeah, excuse me, princess. That is right. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. Hey, Brad, I'm being Aster for Halloween. Lord Ganon will return. Oh, Aster, yes, from Age of Calamity. Good reference. Good reference. I really wish that they confirmed that Aster from Age of Calamity is the prophet who predicted that the fall of the kingdom was going to happen, because they never did that. And it seemed like a really easy thing to do. Just like tie those two things together. But I guess it makes room for fan theories, whatever. No, we're not going to do that. Let's do more of these. I'm being Hoodless Zelda for Halloween, lol. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. I'm going to be doing a pseudo trunk and treat event. It's not really a trunk and treat event. It's a harvest festival. And at that, I'm going to be dressing as a pirate. But if I had time, I would try and put together some sort of Zelda-esque outfit. Oh, well. She can also eat rock potatoes, right? Not very creative. You are proving me wrong, but you are correct. Yeah, rock potatoes do exist too, and Zelda can eat those. It's gotta be really painful. It's gotta be really painful. Halloween was yesterday. Here, lol, it's 9 a.m. Oh, wow, what time zone are you in? You must be, you're not British time zone. I'm trying to think. Right now, it's 6 o'clock for me. So that's, so you're 17 hours ahead. Australia, that's it. Australia, that makes sense. Okay, so what's actually exciting about that is if you're in Australia and it's just morning time, the company, Grezzo, that we're doing this whole movement for, is just starting to see these messages that we put on Twitter, because they were asleep when we started the movement. But now they're getting awake, which is fun. Games and Stuff says, I wonder if the dude from last stream found his Dorito yet. I'm gonna guess no. People like that, they want to ask for things, but they don't work for him. I don't think he'll ever find his Dorito, but I hope he does. I hope he does. We can pray for him. It's 6:10. Yeah, it's like 6:10 for me. Well, it's 6:09 on this clock. Is that right? It's wrong! My clock is wrong. One moment. I'm about to fix it. There we go. My little alarm clock is correct now. If I put a Nintendo sticker on it, I could call it an alarmo. Alright, here we go. We need to find the Gerudo. Well, that was easy. Oh, wait, no. Wait. We have to go there first. Darn it! Dagnabbit! Why did you call yourself the Bread Pirate, says Colby. Oh, I've told this story a few times, but I'll tell it again. I think it's fun. When I was younger, my mom tried showing me this terrible movie called The Princess Bride. Terrible film. It looked really cringy. It had all sorts of kissing and romance in it and cheap graphics. And I was like, this is gonna suck! So I avoided it until I was 15 or 16 when my mom finally forced me to sit down and watch The Princess Bride. So I said, okay, fine, I'll sit down and watch it. I did. And it ended up being not bad. In fact, it was kind of great. I ended up loving it so much, I don't know where my copy of it is. I think it's on my other library case here. I ended up buying a copy of the book and then reading it through twice because it's a movie and a book. I loved it. I loved it. So much so that when me and a couple friends tried doing a Terraria Let's Play series, that failed. We lost the footage. Anyways, when we tried doing this Terraria Let's Play series, I was going to name myself the Dread Pirate, based off of this character from the show. But, unfortunately, I made a typo, so it did not come out as the Dread Pirate. Instead, it came out as the Bread Pirate, because I typed a B instead of a D. I thought it was really funny, so I ended up sticking with it, and I turned that into my username. And thus, that's why I'm the Bread Pirate today. The town out west, you should check it out, but everyone is on edge about the rifts. Yeah, okay, I guess we're just gonna have to walk to wherever we need to. Whatever. But yeah, so I love The Princess Bride now. I'm a big fan of it. And that's why I end my videos with the catchphrase, have fun storming the castle. Are you British bred or French bred? I would probably be British bred. My family traces their lineage back to William Brewster, Reverend of the Mayflower, so that's very British. Very British. I also do love bread. Yes, I love bread too. I made a Majora's Mask for Halloween. Whoa, Logan! That's cool. Hopefully that went well. Exciting. Okay, let's see. What can we do here? Looks like nothing. Try's all confused. Try's like, nope, not possible. Or as I like to call Try, knockoff brand Midna. Well, I'll tell you what, Midna can't go through walls. Exactly. Midna can go through prison bars, but not walls. So, that's one thing Try has. Not very creative? Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know how I typed a B on my keyboard when B and D are so far away from each other. Sometimes when I'm typing, I amaze myself at how badly I do it. I don't type with the normal approach. I usually type with these fingers. These are the fingers I usually type with. These ones. I don't use the full set. I use these. Kind of like E.T. Phone Home. And sometimes I'll use pinkies for games because you need to do control or shift. And no, there was no autocorrect. I see Amy saying like, oh, maybe it was autocorrect. No, it couldn't have been, and I'll tell you why. Because I was on Terraria, and Terraria doesn't have autocorrect. No. Yeah, Instincts probably made his brain auto-type bread instead of dread. Probably. I was really lucky nobody had that as a username yet. Somebody did have it as an email, though. So to this day, my email is breadpiraterob@gmail.com, not the Bread Pirate, which would have been nice. And I haven't been able to fix it. One time, this is really funny. I had a guy ask to do an interview with me. It was, I don't want to be rude, but it was the worst interview I have ever done in my life. It was completely disorganized. But the funniest part to me was that this guy who invited me knew nothing about my channel before he invited me. He just wanted to talk about Zelda, it seems. And he had the audacity to assume my name was Rob because it was in my email. He never checked any other info on me. He just was like, oh, he has Rob in the email, that's his name. Which, I mean, I can see the confusion, but it's like, if you're gonna invite somebody to your podcast, you might want to learn something about him first, you know. I can't get over that. I just think that's funny to this day, that somebody thought my name was Rob. It's not. My name is not Rob, it's Burton. But funny nonetheless. I'd like to stick around and watch, but I haven't played Echo's Wisdom yet, so I'm not going to stick around. Hey, Gerudo King, that is fine. It's ironic you have to leave for this section of the game, because name. But, that's alright, get going. Get going. Hi, Rob. No! My name is not Rob! Stop! Maybe we'll turn this into a big, long, running joke. Yo, Rob. How's it going? Is everything alright, Zelda? Burrow and Sands. How are you doing, Rob? I'm not Rob! Stop! No, not Rob as in Rob. No, not like Rob the robot. It is Rob like Robert. Roberts. I thought your name was Pirate. Oh my gosh. This is getting out of hand. No, no, no! Oh my goodness. That sucks. Well, you are annoying, so I will move you away. Okay, I want this treasure. Go away. Ah! Everybody, go away from me. I need to get this treasure. Stop antagonizing me. Fine, I'll just, hit it directly. I want to target it because that's easier, but whatever. Whatever. You can't have everything in life that you want. A new challenger approaches. No! Not Rob! Oh my goodness. No, not Rob. Only 20 rupees, too. That's criminal. That's not very much. Could be Wesley instead of Rob. Yeah, I could have done Wesley. Actually, in one of my old series... Oh, gee. How long ago was it? I think it was 2017, when I was still trying to figure out how I wanted to use the name The Bread Pirate. I did name my profile for Zelda 2 Wesley. And that makes me want to double-check it. I wonder if I can do this right now. Let me see if I can find the video where it happened. I'm not going to be able to share it on stream. Nicely. I might just show it on my phone. But when I was first using the name The Bread Pirate, I thought I would be The Bread Pirate, and then I would have the name Wesley as my screen name. But I ended up just using my real-life name. So let me look this up. The Bread Pirate. I have to go to my oldest videos for this. So go to Videos. I scroll way to the bottom. Hopefully this shows. It might not. Adventure of Link. Adventure of Link. Adventure of Link. There we go. I found it. Yes, so it was an Adventure of Link video called Adventure of Link Hardcore Not Die. That was the video. And anyways, I think at the beginning, when I'm making my username, I used the name Wesley. Yeah. Wait. I could show this. This is funny. Look at this. Look at this Bread Pirate lore. Wesley. I used the name Wesley. You can barely see that, I'm sure. That's way too small. But it's Wesley. How far do I need to turn it? There we go. Wesley. There we go. I don't know why one of them was named Adrian. I don't actually know that. I might have just thought it was funny. Adrian! Whatever. I can watch myself for my live stream. Oh, wow. This is fantastic. I can watch myself for my live stream. You guys can watch me. This is fantastic. Watch myself for my live stream. Phenomenal. Somebody's asking, am I Christian? I am Christian. I go to a Wesleyan church, which is like a branch of Methodism. It's fun. Named after John Wesley, the famous reformer. I would go into more detail, but I think it would be a little bit too complicated. Because the debates around Wesleyanism and its differences with other denominations is like, are you Arminian or are you Arminian? I think that's right. Yeah, are you Arminian or are you a predestinist? Right? That's kind of what it comes down to. Okay, let's see. Can we speak with the royalty here? Looks like we can. We can eavesdrop in on their conversation. Yeah, Armenian or Calvinist is a better word for it. Yes, Calvinist. Yeah. My name is Burton. That is correct. That is correct. Yes. It's great to have everybody here today. Oh, is somebody spamming? Who's spamming? Link Hyrule. Link Hyrule, I will smite thee. Oh, you said you're gonna eat try. Well, let's not do that. I don't want to eat try. Do you think religion has affected your channel being suppressed, algorithm, etc.? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. A lot of people worry about that their faith will interfere with their YouTube channels and whatnot, but I find that my YouTube channel has been a great way of me being able to express my faith by just showing, like, hey, here's a good example of what a Christian is. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I try my best, right? I try my best, and I try and be a good example to people who are younger than me. And I don't... this is the other thing. When it comes to religion, I don't try and shove it down people's throats. I try and show it, right, in the way that I live. Because if I randomly in my Zelda videos, I was like, Jesus loves you. It'd be like, well, you didn't come to hear somebody, like, tell you about Jesus. It's true, right? Jesus loves you, but, like, that's not really what you're here for. When you're here for a video about fall damage in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, or here for castle defenses, I give you that. And then if you want to have, like, a more personal conversation like we're having now, that's when I start bringing it up. It's kind of the way I handle it. So no, I don't find that my faith interferes at all in my YouTube channel. No, but good question. Yeah. You are respectful of others while showing what you believe in. Exactly, yeah, that's what I try and do. I mean, I'm not perfect at it. Nobody's perfect, but I try my best. Yeah. I'm atheist, but I put up a facade that I'm religious because I go to a Catholic school with a Catholic family, and it's kind of annoying. Well, that would be hard. That would be hard. Brett, how long have you been streaming, Brett? Well, that depends on how you're asking that, Freezy. I've only been streaming for a couple minutes. 22 minutes. I've only been streaming for 22 minutes. But, I've been a live streamer for on and off the last 3 years. But very on and off. Mostly off. P.S. Good channel. I remember hearing you mentioned it in the past. Glad you don't preach in videos, just keep the positive vibes. Well, thank you. Do we have Hoodless Burton? Yes, right now we have Hoodless Burton. We do. I should do a bread mukbang? That's not happening. Let me adjust my chair a little bit. I'll be lower in the bubble, but that's okay. I'm okay being lower in the bubble. I love the bubble. The inspiration for the bubble, I don't know if I've told you guys this yet, is from a D&D video I saw about a wizard pondering his orb. It's a skit. And I thought it was hilarious, and I'm like, I need that for my videos! That's just perfect! So I went and got it. We need an Alarmo stream. That sounds awful. I'm not gonna do an Alarmo stream. Tara says, I'm not religious, but I love my religious friends and family. I respect everyone's tools for getting through life. In the end, I think we all want peace and love. It's all the same. Yes, yeah, everybody needs those basic things. Will you stream after Hoodless Zelda? Oh yes, I'm gonna stream more after Hoodless Zelda. Not today, but in the future I will. I definitely will. Okay, we got one guy here. That seems criminally easy. I guess I lied. Oh, I don't have it. I was like, why am I not shooting arrows? I haven't unlocked that yet. That's on my other save file. That would explain it. Okay, come around. Come around, Zelda. We're going to sneak it over here. Okay, and now we're going to set everything on fire. Nope. Unacceptable. Light it on fire. Set it on fire. Good. Good, my faithful minions. What tree are you... tree. What tea are you drinking? Asks Rockweege? I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. Yeah, I am having tea right now. I'm having a mint tea. It's just a very generic mint tea that I found at Walmart that's herbal. With maple syrup. My family makes maple syrup, so I find that it's a nice additive to teas. You know, you can spam the electric choo-choo on enemies and it will basically kill any enemy in the game. Interesting. Interesting. Zeldian says, I love how whenever you stop streaming for a few months, you get a completely new audience. Yeah, Zeldian, that does happen, doesn't it? I stop streaming for too long, and then I get a completely new audience. I have no consistency. But hopefully I'll be able to stream a little bit more consistently over the next few months. I can't guarantee into the long future, but just the next few months. I want to do some... Oh, wow. This guy is here from way earlier. Oh, wow. Well, we'll grab them. No, I don't have any Feastables from Walmart. No. No Feastables or Lunchleys or any of that. What's your most controversial opinion that you would be willing to share? Minish Cap sucks. It sucks. That's kind of my most controversial Zelda opinion. I think it is. Because I know a lot of people love it. Zeltic, actually, that's his favorite game. His favorite 2D game. But I can't get into it. I tried, trust me. But it's not possible, and I just summoned those two things. That will be annoying. There we go. What are we gonna do here? Let's just teleport here. That'll be easiest. Why, though? Yeah, I should probably explain myself. I played through Minish Cap under the expectation that I'm going to unlock areas to explore the longer I play the game, right? And that's true. You start the game, you have a pretty small area to explore. Then you start completing the story, and you unlock other really small areas to explore. And the thing that bugs me is that it's just so small. When I play Zelda games, I really want to do it for the exploration. And even if a Zelda game has a small overworld, that's okay. That's okay. Zelda 1 has a really small overworld, but I love it. It's just, you gotta give it in reasonable chunks, right? If all you're giving me is 2 fields and a tree, it's like, that's not enough for me to be entertained, right? I want to be able to wander around the world, which is why I love this game. This overworld is just amazing for meandering about and getting lost. But Minish Cap, you don't have that. It doesn't exist. It's a series of corridors that lead from one story beat to the next. Bread, why is my dad not letting me eat the candies in the laundry room? Yeah, don't eat those ones. Don't eat those ones. Now, in a 3D Zelda game, you can get away with a bit of linearity. I don't mind linearity in the 3D games. Twilight Princess, for example, is one of my favorite 3D games. Ocarina of Time is, as well. But those games handle it better. Number one, they give you a maze to explore. Ocarina of Time has all sorts of secret pathways you can use to get from one location to another. And as soon as you complete the first dungeon, you unlock all of Hyrule Field. That's a pretty big area to explore. And Twilight Princess, although you are unlocking the game in very small chunks, those chunks have quite a lot to do in them. And when you do unlock the entire world, it gets very large. So it feels worthwhile. To me, yeah. So that's why I dislike Minish Cap. Minish Cap is just so incredibly mid. Yeah. You've got cotton candy in your crawl space. That doesn't sound good. I don't think that's supposed to be eaten. Can I just drop fire down to get rid of him? Yes, I can. Oh, that's awesome. We will drop fire on him. I think Peter would be very mad at me right now. Watching this while doing college algebra, says Mr. Happy. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I'm able to be a small part of your college experience. Not anymore, I'm dead. It was nice while it lasted. Do you like the Legend of Zelda Minecraft blocks? What? What are you talking about, Kefirbacean? I don't know what you're talking about, unfortunately. Legend of Zelda Minecraft blocks. I'm not actually sure what you're mentioning. Here, let me see if I can get rid of him this way. There we go. Okay, cool. I just wanted to unlock this guy because the mole is super handy. Candy bread is a thing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I would be Mr. Sad if I had to do college algebra. Algebra isn't so bad. It's trigonometry where things start getting confusing. Although I'm sure college algebra is more confusing than high school algebra. I really liked algebra. It's simple enough until we start adding like tons of Latin letters into it. Then it gets a bit confusing. Like the sum. What is it? It's like a really cool looking E symbol. I never figured that out. That was too confusing for me. I mean, I understood the idea behind it. I just couldn't figure out how to use it well. Goodbye. I was actually watching your streams while trying to get a world record, says Not Very Creative. Well, I hope you get close to that or get it eventually. Good luck. I'm a Hong Kong guy, and you know your history? England invaded before. Mr. B guy, I gotta time you out. You're spamming your message here. And also, that's not a complete sentence. I don't know what you mean. Here, 5 minutes in the penitentiary. Huzzah! We also collected an egg. Jack would be proud of us. Alright, yeah. What world record is it, actually? I'm curious as well. Oh, well, that works. My mole just tanked the damage. I had a dream about eating a giant marshmallow, and when I woke up, my pillow was gone. That's awful. That's awful. Oh my goodness, I really hope not. I hope that didn't happen. Okay, yeah, we need to go this way first. Yeah, may his screams echo throughout the valley of death. Oh my goodness, I hope not. I hope not. Oh, whoopsies. Setting yourself on fire is ill-advised. If anybody wants to speedrun getting banned %, just say that history is boring. Well, yeah, that is true. I do love history. Chat is something else today. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Hello, Bread Pirate. I already posted on Hoodless Zelda. Hey, thank you! Thank you, gaming. And thank you for helping the movement. Your generous support is how this PBS station is able to continue thriving. Zelda Minecraft Blocks is also known as Minecraft. Conferbration. I don't know what that means. You're not using big boy words. You gotta explain things to me in a way I understand. Like, you just said Zelda Minecraft Blocks are also known as Minecraft. Then why aren't you just saying Minecraft? I don't know. I have no idea what you mean, but I'm sure it is cool. Oh my goodness. Late today. Whoa, that guy won, just became a Buccaneer. Welcome. Oh, okay, yeah. Cosmo has it, I think. You mean the Grazzy server? Yes, of course I'm a big fan of that. I'm helping with it. Oh, because I'm being funny. Oh, I'm sorry, Criff. I did not understand what you were going after, but now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Whoop. Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I do plan on doing live streams starting next week for the Breath of the Wild and Minecraft server. I want to do videos about the process of building mini dungeons in the map and hiding them. I don't have Twitter, but I totally would have posted for Hoodless Zelda. You're smart. Well, actually, Richardson, you still can help. If you're 13 or older, you can make a Twitter account in less than 10 minutes. It's a very quick process. And if you're able to do that, then you still could help the movement today. It is trending right now, and we want to keep it trending for as long as possible. So if you do have a Twitter account, or if you have the ability to make a Twitter account, make a post online. Just do #HoodlessZelda @Grezzo_JP. Right? Just very quickly. And you could just share any image you want of Echoes of Wisdom. And then I would add, say something nice about the game so that we know Grezzo, that we're trying to say something nice about Grezzo. We want to get their attention, but we want it to be positive. No, I don't mean X. Listen, Cosmo, if I say X, people get confused. If I say Twitter, people know what I'm talking about. Right? If I say X, it sounds like we're talking algebra. Right? That's an algebra letter. That's the thing we put next to the number to say that it's a variable. Crazy. Anyways, we have to make something. What is it? We have to... 2 chili cactuses to the smoothie shop. Okay, well, let's go find 2 chili cactuses. I'm sure we'll find some around here. I learned that Grezzo made Ocarina of Time yesterday. They made the remake for it. You gotta be careful with how you say that, otherwise you might confuse some people. But yeah, they made that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, Grezzo is a really cool company with the amount of work that they've done for the Zelda series. And places that you just wouldn't expect. But they are an independent company. They're not owned by Nintendo. They're contracted out to do work on these things. So that's why we believe they could do Hoodless Zelda for us. They made like all the remakes. Yes, they made almost all of them. I don't know if they made all of them. Because last I checked, I think Twilight Princess HD was a different company. I gotta check that. Famous last words. In today's video, I'm gonna hold my breath for 24 hours. Yeah, that would be bad. Let's not do that. Actually, I want that guy. He will be handy to get my hands on. If we could get a hold of him. Yeah. He's a really good monster to have. Because I think he only costs 2. Yes, he does. But he's very quick. Very quick at attacking. And we're going to have to leave the money behind because we're in a rush. And I do not want to die in this desert. I'm too young to die. There we go. Now, question. Does this have cactuses in it? Let's find out. It does. It does. It's got 5. Okay, cool. Yeah, they didn't make Skyward Sword HD either, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they didn't make those ones. They've made a lot of the others, though. Yeah, you can't put a fork in a toaster, but you can put a spoon. I don't know what that means either. I'm sorry. The chat's crazy today. Zeldian, you're right. The chat's crazy today. Mostly unintelligent. Not unintelligent. Unintelligible. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, no, I'm going to get canceled. No! Oh, boy. Unintelligible means unable to be deciphered. Unintelligent means stupid. I did not mean it unintelligent. Nobody wants the blue tunic put in the game? Well, I'd love the blue tunic put in the game. I think it is in the game, though. I think the blue tunic is in the game. You just need an amiibo to get it. Which is unfortunate, but, like, there's not much we can do about that. We want the classic 3. I don't know what that means! I don't know what that means! Is it only the red tunic? He means the blue Link tunic. Oh, interesting. Is the blue Link tunic not in the game? Huh. Weird. Yeah, that'd be cool to add too, but like I'm not mad at him for that. Do you know how old Zelda is supposed to be in Echoes of Wisdom? I'm gonna guess by her lack of teeth, 3. No? 2. It's gotta be 2, right? That's about it. Sorry, I went in the wrong direction. We gotta go south. Took a wrong turn to Albuquerque. Green is in, but it's late game. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, not very creative. The YouTube Mafia is going to mug you like the other dude. No, I don't want to be mugged. Oh my goodness. I have appeared, says Goofy Green. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, 3-year-old Zelda is canon. Totally. Yeah, 3-year-old Zelda. There's no way of I don't think there's any way of knowing how old Zelda is in this video. Or in this game. Lucy says, hi, Brett, I love your videos. I'm watching this with my brothers right now. Whoa, Lucy and brothers. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. It's great to have you here today. 19 Finn says, I don't know if anybody has mentioned this already, but there's a glitch that lets you use Link in the main game. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Yes, there is a glitch that allows you to use Link in the main game. Unfortunately, that glitch does not work for Hoodless Zelda. Hoodless Zelda has a very strange property to her, that when you take her into a new loading zone, the hood goes back up. So even if you have the hood lowered and leave via glitches, whatever location you're in, the hood will go back up. So that doesn't work. But by itself, it's a really cool glitch. All right, let's see here. I'm too lazy to walk. We're just going to teleport. If you could learn any language fluently right now, what would you choose? Says Games and Stuff. I think that I would go with Japanese. And my logic here is this. Spanish is way more helpful for me right now. Spanish would be way more helpful, but I actually already have the basics of Spanish. I have a book on my desk right now called Madrigal's Magic Key to Spanish that my cousin gave me. I have not read it yet. But I love learning Spanish. So that's not going to be too hard for me to get better at. You'd think then, like, well, if you love Spanish, why don't you choose that? Well, the reason is Japanese is way, way harder. So if I could knock Japanese out of the way in an instant by just having the magical ability of knowing Japanese, I would do that. Because that just ends up being way more practical for me as a YouTuber. And then I don't need to do any work for it. So that'd be awesome. Yeah. Colby says, I can't do Spanish. My brain can't comprehend it. Well, it is difficult because they rearrange their words slightly differently, like adjectives going opposite from how we do it in English, right? I don't say the dress is red. I say the dress red, right? It's not a red dress. It's a dress red, which would be what's the word for dress? I think it's vestido. So it's este es una vestido rojo. Would be, this is a red dress. If vestido is dress, I can't quite remember that one. It's tricky. It's tricky, though. I get it. It's not easy. Yeah, it's like Yoda, actually. Cosmo is right. It's kind of like Yoda. Rocket gets it. Yeah, Japanese is insanely hard. Insanely hard. So if I could get that for free, I would go with Japanese. And then think how much easier it would be for me to do this movement. I could do so many different things that I'm not doing now. Where I could be like, hey, Japanese fans on Twitter, let's rally the troops, right? I can make videos in Japanese for Japanese Zelda fans. That's something I can't do. Yeah. I really want to learn Japanese, but I don't have the motivation, says Games and Stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, Here's the thing. Too many people are like, if I'm going to learn a language, I want it to be Japanese. And the way I'm going to learn is I'm going to watch a ton of anime. It's like, that doesn't work. Doesn't work. If you're going to learn a new language, you got to start simple and work your way up. If you start with something hard, you might succeed, but the chances are way smaller because there's a much bigger hurdle you're going through. However, if you start with something simple like Spanish, by learning a new language, any new language, doesn't really matter what it is, it increases your abilities to learn another one after that because you gain how do I say this? You gain a foothold, so to speak, in your Spanish learning abilities. That's how it's been taught to me. So yes, starting with Spanish or German, if you're an English speaker, right? Starting with something like Spanish, German, or Italian's pretty easy too, is a great way of starting. French is moving up in the world a little bit. French is trickier. Slavic languages will be a nightmare. Don't do Slavic languages unless you have a really good reason to. Like, I'm talking Russian, Czech, Slovakian. Those are really hard. Dutch, is Dutch really, 19Fin mentioned Dutch. Yes, I think Dutch is one that's also fairly close to English. My brother has a friend who actually did a exchange program as an American student going to the Netherlands. And she was able to learn Dutch, so that's one you could do. But just be careful. Just be careful you don't try and trap yourself into the pitfall of like, I will only learn one language if it's the cool one, Japanese. I know everybody else failed, but I won't because you're probably gonna give up as well. I'm just honestly, really, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, you're probably gonna give up. Because I know I would, and most people will. Start realistic. Know your limits. Oh, Numa says, good that I already speak fluent in 2 languages. That's a good start. Yeah, that's a good start. Can you believe this? I was going to this place that was like a very, how do I say this? A global restaurant. Like, it has food from all sorts of places with my grandmother for her birthday. And while we were there was this couple sitting just across from us. Actually, I'm going to go into this building for a second while we talk about it, because this seems like a cozy place to talk about it. Oh, and it has the bed. I forgot the bed. Haha. Yeah. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Sleep right there. Yeah. We're at this restaurant, and across from us, at another set of tables, is this couple, and the wife has the most beautiful accent ever. So naturally, I have to ask her, your accent is so beautiful, where are you from? And she explains she's from Poland. And I hadn't heard the husband's accent either. His was really cool, too. He was French. Turns out, they met in America. Both of them were respectively from France and Poland. Came to America, met each other through friends, and then had a kid. The kid speaks 4 languages. Polish, English, French, Arabic. Arabic, how is that in there, you might be asking yourself? Well, it turns out the French guy had I think he came from an Arabic country, so he knew Arabic as well. Crazy, right? So, and anyways, this little girl ended up, and she's like 6 or 7. She's really young. Just started, maybe Algeria. The Great Nan is probably Algeria. Anyways, she just starts singing "Happy Birthday" to my grandma in Arabic for us. The father was like, "Yeah, sing Happy Birthday for her. Sing Happy Birthday for her." So that was really cute, and just wild to me. Anyways, she is set to learn as many languages as she wants. If she's motivated, she can learn more languages. She probably doesn't want to, because when you've learned 4 already, that's a lot. But if she gets motivated and is like, yeah, I want to speak more of them, she can do it. There's literally nothing stopping her. She has a great basis for pretty much anything except Asian languages. Arabic people are so aggressively friendly, says the Great Nan. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. I'm not looking at the game because I don't want spoilers, says the Great Nan. That's okay. Yeah. That's okay. I'll be talking about it, so hopefully I don't spoil anything for you, but try and not say too many things, it'll spoil it. I'm kind of just speeding through it. Yeah. won't you be playing for days since it would take days for Grezzo to make an update? Well, Miles, actually, what we're doing is we're going to be doing something sneaky. We're going to get to the part of the game where you can play as Hoodless Zelda. That is temporary, the 2-minute section, and then we're going to stop. That's how we're going to do it. And that section is in 2 dungeons. We're going to do this dungeon and then the next one, and then we're going to be good. Thanks, Google Translate. Oh, cool. Ooh, American Sign Language, says Amy. Amy says, I want to learn American Sign Language. That would be awesome. That is very practical, and I would say a very, what's the phrase for it? Selfless thing to learn. Because, it's very easy to just say, like, oh, I don't want to learn a language for just, a couple people. But if you do, that speaks a lot about your character of caring enough about people who have that unfortunate handicap, not being able to speak, that you would be willing to learn how to speak in their language. And that's kind of how I feel about most languages. That's why I think learning Spanish is so important as an American, because it's like my way of trying to reach somebody else where they're at, right? There's Mexican immigrants in my town. If I wanted to try and meet them where they're at instead of forcing them to meet me where I'm at, I would learn their language. Not that I'm forced to, right? But that's one way of doing it. Yeah. Sorry, my bad says not very creative. I don't know what you said. I'm sorry. But I'm sorry, too. I'm sorry, not very creative. Oh, Freezy says, I'm watching with my dad. Well, Freezy's dad, it's nice to see you here. Welcome. Hopefully, my voice isn't too grating. Hopefully, it's not. That's always something that I'm curious about, and I'm pondering. Like, is my voice grating to adults? Or do only younger people like listening to it? Thankfully, it seems like I've been relatively unannoying to most adults that I've talked with. But you never know. You never know. Watch out. Listen, says Miles. Funny. That's a Navi reference from Ocarina of Time. Your voice is what drew me, says Brie. Oh, well, thank you. My voice is kind of interesting. Your voice is not annoying, says the Great Non. Okay, good. Because, like, I'm going to throw Tommy Innit under the bus. Tommy Innit, love his videos. But I know for a lot of adults and older people, they cannot watch him. Because they think he's annoying. And I'm like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to accidentally make my voice annoying by maybe being too cheery or too upbeat, right? But that's just kind of who I am. I mean, even in real life, I'm always like talking upbeat and cheery. Some people, when I first meet them, they're like, wow, this guy's kind of fake. And then after a few days of talking with me, they're like, oh, wait, no, never mind. He's just like permanently stuck in radio voice. Okay, cool, whatever. We gotta pull this guy out. That's not allowed. Here, let's there we go. Let's do that. Tommy is so annoying. See, we already got a hater in the chat. But no, it's okay, I get it. Like, Tommy has a voice and a personality which is not able to be watched by a lot of people. He's narrowed his audience by that. Yeah. Who says that kind of thing? I am an upset guy. Or I'm an upbeat guy? Too upbeat. Oh, yes. Well, nobody will ever say it to my face, but after a while, people will say, like, when I first met you, I thought that you were just kind of like faking it, but then I realized you just genuinely like that. Is what usually happens. Nobody would, I mean, imagine the audacity of going to somebody you're talking to for your first time and being like, you sound kind of fake. Okay, sorry. That's gonna end the friendship immediately. Nobody does that. Nobody. Where was I going with this? Wait a minute. Where was I going with this? Too annoying. Oh, okay. I wanted to say something about voices. My voice is something that I had to train to get to this point, right? I mean, that sounds really weird. Nobody like trains their voice, but for YouTube, that's something I ended up doing, and for radio, people do that as well. I met a guy named what was his name? Bob Price. He's a radio announcer on this TV station in my area called Family Life Network. And what he did is he listened to radio announcers and he tried mimicking their voice until he can get their mannerisms, because he wanted to be a radio announcer, and sure enough, he is. I think this thing has one of the orbs we need. So anyways, I was like, well, I want to try that too. This was before I met him. I just instinctually knew I wanted to be a YouTuber, and I needed to nail the voice. So what I did is I started studying a few YouTubers that I really liked. And the two that I chose, the two big ones that I chose were MatPat. Darn, there was no orb there. MatPat, and then another really small channel you guys have never heard of. I mean, it only has, I think, 2,000 subscribers, called Learn the Lore. Learn the Lore. I think it's all one word. And it's just this funny skit channel that has a very early 2000s energy to it that I fell in love with, and I wanted to speak kind of like he did in my videos, and I've gotten pretty close. I'm not 100% accurate, but it's a good thing too, because I'm my own person. I shouldn't be exactly like him, but that's one of the reasons I have the voice that I do. Some people have said I sound like Matt, Peanut Butter Gamer as well. If that's the case, it's purely unintentional. I love Peanut Butter Gamer's videos, but I never intentionally tried to mimic his voice. Is Learn the Lore family friendly? Some videos, I would say Learn the Lore is not a family friendly channel overall, but he's not like cussing and swearing in all of his videos. He kind of has a style where he like will sneakily put in adult jokes that you don't catch your first time. Like, for example, I mean, I've watched his videos for years, and it wasn't until, oh gosh, I think earlier this year that I noticed like one adult joke that he had snuck into his videos, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of funny. I mean, not funny. Not funny. Inappropriate humor is never funny. Okay. I've never heard you say something as informal as cussing. That's informal? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of informal for me. Yeah. One of my favorite inserts in for swear words in a movie is The Fantastic Mr. Fox. In the movie The Fantastic Mr. Fox always says, "Cussin'. Are you cussing with me? What the cuss are you talking about?" He never says an actual swear word. He always says "cussin'." And I think that's funny. So sometimes I do that. Not very often. Yeah, I didn't know I could kill the plat boom when I played Echoes of Wisdom. That's unfortunate because you're missing out. Plat booms are fantastic. Plat boom. I kind of wish they just called them thwomps, because that's what they were originally. They were going to add thwomps into the game, and that's just so much easier to remember, but beggars aren't choosers. Over there, that's it. Do you guys see that in the top right? Do you see that? That's the thing we need. We got to go get that thing. So we're going to just cheat and use this. What about those things Link does in the Gerudo town? No, adult jokes are the beast kind, says Sir Prism. Yeah, in the book, Fox actually swore at one point, says Bree. Interesting. I did not know that the Fantastic Mr. Fox swore in the book. Yeah, no, he doesn't in the movie, because the movie is completely different. Yeah, I'm trying to understand. What about those things Link does in Gerudo Town? Well, there's some inappropriate stuff that Link could do in Gerudo Town. I mean, there's like sneaking into the Gerudo lessons. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but yeah, there's definitely adult jokes in the Zelda series sometimes. They're just very subtle and very rare. And usually not licensed by Nintendo. They're snuck into the game. I really don't know the history behind curse words. I'm like, why have we created words that must not be said? Says Curb. Well, it depends on the place where you are. For English speakers, most swear words came about because they were too vulgar. This is a difficult discussion to have without using swear words, so I'm going to do like insert words. But like the F word, right? That came about because it was extremely vulgar, and like some people were like, I want to put some emphasis on my words, so they started using that, but like it's a bad word, right? I won't give too many other examples, but like that's all because when old Shakespearean English was being formed, royalty said, we are not going to use the vulgar words that the poor people use. And the poor people said, we don't care, we're poor, we're going to use these vulgar words. And over time, those words have become more and more generally accepted. That's why you see it in like rap songs all the time, or just casual conversation. I mean, in my lifetime, I am only 24, and in my lifetime, I have definitely seen a huge boom in the amount of people swearing. And maybe that's just because as I get older, I see it more, but I could have sworn that just a couple years ago we didn't do it as much, especially in movies, right? Like Marvel now is able to put occasional swear words in their films if they do like 1 or 2 per film, whereas before it was like none. They didn't do any. When did that change? Yeah, there's some fun filler words I like. Gadzooks, that's a good one. Ay caramba, fiddlesticks. Oh, cheese. What's another one? Cheez-Its Man. I like that one. That's a good one. Oh, what is it? Oh, beans. That's another one I like. That's from Over the Garden Wall. Yeah. Have you ever tried a massage in Gerudo Town? Oh, that's not... I don't think that's meant to be inappropriate. Maybe it is, but it's just because they're not going to actually animate Link getting a massage done. Yeah. Crud Muffins, that's a good one. And, oh, what's this other one? Gallimuffery. Flapdoodle. Those are two I really like. And there's another one. What's the other one? At my school, there's a secretary. Where I sub, the school I sub at, there's a secretary who has this really funny word she uses to describe people sometimes. Wackadoodles. She calls them wackadoodles. If there's a student that's being crazy, she'll call him a wackadoodle, and I think that's hilarious. Ruffles my feathers. Yeah, that's fun. Rock says, honestly, I think it's ridiculous how strict Americans are about swear words. Well, every culture's got their own words. Every culture has their own words that they think are bad. I don't personally mind. I don't swear in my real life either. I mean, whenever I swear, everybody around me like gasps, and I only do it like on accident when it happens. Not in moments of frustration or anger, but usually because I'm stammering and it came out wrong. Right? Do you like jazz? Yeah, the great Nan, I do like jazz. Yeah. Oh, somebody made a good point. How does Link not get caught during the massages? Anyways, honestly, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Could not answer that for you. Yeah, because Link, when he's in Gerudo Town in Breath of the Wild, is not supposed to be there because it's a town that's only able to be entered if you are a female. And Link is not female. So the question is, how is Link able to get a massage without being caught? Because obviously if he's getting a massage, then eventually they would figure out, like, you know, this person's not female. But I guess they don't find out. Yeah, why'd he answer that question instead of the previous question? If he doesn't answer the right one, it would be so funny. The Great Nan. I'm sorry, the Great Nan. I don't know what question you asked. I wasn't paying attention. What is the other question? Have you tried tunic bread? Oh, I see the question. All right, I found it. I'll ask one more time. Have you tried Tunic? You mean the game Tunic. If not, you should try it. It's amazing. You should play it on stream. I would love to play Tunic someday. It looks really difficult, but I think it'd be fun. I probably won't do it on a stream, though. On my channel, I like to keep it exclusively Zelda so that people get what they signed up for. Yeah. Do you like candy? Yes, of course I love candy. I love candy. It's kind of a problem. I should probably have less candy in my life, to be honest. I think swear words have gotten worse because they're constantly becoming common and being replaced. So words like the ones you mentioned used to be just as bad, so the newer generation looks worse to the old one. Yeah, and you know, we're just gonna come up with new, worse swear words. Anyways, what am I doing? I need to hit that thing. Hit that thing! Hit it, buddy. You got this. Good. Opinion on when you're minding your own business and then a random bee says, you like jazz? Well, I wouldn't mind that too much. If a bee came up to me and said, do you like jazz? I'd strike up a conversation with the bee. But don't you play as a fox in Tunic? I thought foxes were your sworn enemy. Well, you know, that is a good point. That would lower the score for the game tremendously. But if the gameplay is good, I could probably excuse it. Just one time. Okay, we're gonna hit this thing with one sword swipe, and it's done. I know that because I played through this part 3 times. Yeah. There we go. Actually, so I don't know if you guys knew this, but the U.S. Postal Service has all sorts of different types of stamps, and I've gotten into writing letters for my friends. This relates to foxes, I swear it does. So I bought a bunch of stamps for stamping and sending letters to people. I had these classic American ones, which are upside down. There we go. Right? But I also got some autumn-themed stamps. Right? They're just leaves. And then a D&D one. Isn't that cool? It's got D&D 5th edition art on it. Anyways, love that. So what I almost bought were a collection of stamps that were fox-themed. Yeah, I know the webcam is blurry. You just have to believe me that it looks cool. Just believe me. I almost bought a collection of fox stamps because fox stamps are an actual stamp you can buy, and they're worth 11 cents. That's nothing. A normal stamp right now costs about 74 cents. So 11 cents is nothing. Why would you buy an 11-cent stamp? Well, it's because you can do cool things with your letters when you increase how much stampage you put on it. So if you make your letter worth $1.20 instead by adding more of those stamps, you can do cool stuff like add a wax seal on your letter, which I've gotten into the fun hobby of doing. I'll make a stamp on my letter with wax and send it to people, and you can only do that if you pay more. By the way, sorry, I noticed somebody was leaving. Was it Freezy? Bye, Freezy. It was nice having you. Yes, farewell. Anyways, yeah. So anyways, I really love doing that. So I was almost gonna buy Fox stamps in order to make it possible to send wax seals on my letters. But what I found is that it's far easier and maybe not cheaper, but just more practical to put two full price stamps on your letter. You pay like 20 cents extra, but it ends up looking better. Or you could just get one butterfly stamp, which this one should come in fairly well. That's a butterfly stamp. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, that's kind of a fun thing. And I don't actually remember when I got the stamps. Like, I got this around the same time Echoes of Wisdom came out. I don't know if I had met the stamp guy yet when I decided to buy this. I bought it a month and a half ago. And I checked my messages. I bought this like 5 days after the game came out. And I do not know if I was subliminally encouraged to do it by Mr. Stampy. Where is he? By the stamp guy. Oh, I don't have any of his stamps on this save file, but yeah. Anyways, I thought that was kind of fun. Stamps. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Anyways, we gotta get over there, so let's actually not get over there. That sounds like a nightmare. We're just gonna do this. Ah, so close. Almost there. There we go, got it. Different kind of stamp, though. Yeah, there's all sorts of different types of stamps. All sorts you can get. And it is still Halloween in America, if anybody's curious. It is still Halloween. The day is still going. Do I need to do that? Do I need to go over that thing? Might as well. I don't really want to engage with those guys because they look scary. Although, you know, if I just send some fire their way, I think that'll handle them. Let's try it. We're going to do some Ignazols. And we're going to summon it from a distance. Snipe him. There we go. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, whoa! He, just kind of destroyed my fire. There we go. I'm an American, but my family doesn't like Halloween, so we can't celebrate it. That's okay. That's okay. There's all sorts of other opportunities to get the candy. Halloween's my favorite, but, you know, there's all sorts of others. Halloween is overrated. I say this as a Muslim, so take that with a grain of salt. Yeah. It's funny. Halloween is one of the weird... I guess it's not the only exception, but it is one of the times where we see a holiday that was originally pagan and then was turned into a Christian holiday and now turned back into a pagan one, sort of. It's not really pagan, it's more just like a cultural thing in America. But that's why some Christians, Muslims, or other religions don't follow it because they think it is too demonic or so. Or maybe it's flirting with the demonic because, you know, there's ghosts and ghouls. Which I understand. I have a friend that also has the same concerns. And it's in everybody's right to just not do Halloween, but I love it because I love the opportunity to, number one, dress up in costumes. I just find that really fun as a theater kid. And number two, I love candy, so it's just like a win-win. What's the hate, right? Wait, Halloween is just a good excuse to get everybody together and play Nintendo Land's Ghost Mansion. Yeah, get the boys together and play that. That's right. That's what Halloween is all about. Uh-oh. Oh, I could summon it right on top of him and it does damage. Okay, that's kind of nice. Can we just not? Yeah, there we go. We're going to summon this guy too right here. Okay, cool. We got him. Whew. Would you let kids go to random houses on any other day and get candy from strangers, says Cosmo? Well, that's actually a really interesting point you bring up. I never had to do that because growing up, I went to trunk and treats, which are like safer versions of Halloween, where you go into a parking lot, usually at some organization you trust, like a school or a church, And people bring their cars, they pop open the back trunk, and they give out candy from there. And then they have like a police officer there and maybe some firefighters to just monitor things and make sure it's safe. So there's all sorts of alternatives if you need alternatives. And that's one way you can handle it. Did Grezzo say yes to Hoodless Zelda? We don't know. We're not going to know for a while. Hey, Lucy, thank you for subscribing. I just saw your message. Somebody said they're a hoodless zombie. Yeah. Aren't we all on the inside? And 3 Gaming Nerds says, have you played D&D? If so, what character did you play? Wow. 3 Gaming Nerds, you have no idea. Okay, this is a fun question, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into the next room, and then I'm going to go get my D&D supplies out, and I'll show you. I'll show you the characters I've played. Some of them. I'm not going to be able to show all of them. But I think it'll be fun to tell those stories. And, you know, it's Halloween, so it's the perfect day. I mean, what other excuse am I going to have to share some stuff about my D&D adventures? Did you say your family was Muslim or Christian? Says Sarwer. Don't know how to say that. My family is Christian. My family is Christian, not Muslim. But we had the great Nan, who is Muslim. So that's why I brought that up as an example. All right, do we need to get over there? Not really, but I think I'm going to anyways. And to help me out, I'm going to summon a pot that will block the wind. No, that didn't help at all. That did not help in the slightest. What if I do this? Does that block the wind? No, that doesn't block the wind either. What if I just run at the wind really hard and believe in myself? Like, that'll work. I don't think that's gonna work. No. Oh, you know what I can do? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump up here. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna bring it over here. Yeah. Sarwer. Sarwer. Okay, cool. Do you like Pirates of the Caribbean? Yes, I do. What denomination am I? I am Wesleyan. It's like Methodists, but the Wesleyans split off from the Methodist denomination over slavery because they thought slavery was kind of cringe. So it started as an abolitionist denomination, which is pretty cool. Somebody's got to go? Hey, that's all right, little. You got to go. Have you played Sismir's Pirates? No, I've never played that one, but I think it'd be fun. I would love to. All sorts of great questions today, by the way. I'm loving the questions in chat right now. I got to stop speaking so fast, though. Whew. Got to control myself sometimes. I can't control my speed. My mouth. It's like a race car. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. I just had an idea. Wait a minute. Am I cooking? Wait, I might be. Wait a minute. Okay, first, we have to do that. Okay, that's unfortunate. Wait a minute. We can't have 2 of these. We need 1. Okay, we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna run. Okay, wait. I got a great idea. About this. Here's what we're gonna do. I've never cooked so hard in my life. Look at this. Oh yeah, baby. I've never thought about that before. This is my 3rd time doing this dungeon. That's how they probably intended for you to do that puzzle. There we go. I want to save that. That's really well done. That's cooking. Now we're playing with power. Quinn, welcome to the chat. It's great to have you here. Quinn, thank you so much for helping with the Hoodless movement, by the way. It's great that you were able to make a post. And I love all the funny memes that came about that. People in your comment section were like, I can't believe that you got Quinn to come back from the dead on Twitter. He found his Twitter password. Which was just hilarious. It's great to have you here. Hopefully I don't spoil anything for you playing Echoes of Wisdom, although I think you've gotten to this part already. I'm pretty sure you have. Oh my goodness. Oh no! We have a spooky shadow one. That means it's evil. We must defeat it. It's different than my Gibdos, which means it can't be trusted. Go. Go, normal shaded mummy that doesn't look like it's from the underworld. Go destroy it. There we go. And actually, I could probably... No, I can't. I can't summon another one. But I can do that. Haha. Sneaky. And then I could come up behind. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. All right. I'm cooking today. I'm cooking. Let's go. By the way, I did not forget about the D&D thing. I'm going to do that in a second. I just am very easily distracted. Somebody earlier asked about D&D and characters I've played. I'm going to go find that in just a moment. Right now. This seems like a good room to sit and ponder. Okay, you ponder for a second. I'm going to put the great Non in charge of pondering. You're in charge, Non. Good luck. Oh, a sailor's life is a life for me, as I love to sail on the bounding sea. But I never, ever, ever do a thing about the weather, 'cause the weather never, ever done a thing for me. Oh, rum-tum-tum, da-da-diddle-ding-ding, da-da-ding-ding-ding, da-da-diddle-ding-ding. But I never, ever, ever do a thing about the weather, 'cause the weather never, ever done a thing for me. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. I think I need all these too. Okay. And we're gonna need this guy. Right? Right? Am I gonna need all those? Yeah, I'm gonna need these. Okay. I have the stack. This is not all of my D&D material, but this is a lot of it that contains character sheets. I've been playing D&D since 2017. I'm kind of a forever DM, although I try and find opportunities to play as a player as well. And if you've never played D&D before, then you're about to be in for a wild ride of confusion. D&D is a game where you basically take turns pretending that stuff is happening in the theater of the mind. It's kind of like playing with action figures, but with rules. That's the best way I've heard of explaining it. And by the way, Non, great job. Great job pondering. Way to keep it up. The way that you organize this theater of the mind, is you have sheets called character sheets where you write down information about the character you're playing and their abilities. And they can go in all sorts of different directions. There's like fighters. They're like warriors. There's magicians. We call them wizards, sorcerers, druids. I would include warlocks. There's all sorts. And then there's other fun ones like the rogue, which is very sneaky and stabby. And the other one, what's the other one I was thinking of? Ranger. All sorts of great ones. Anyways, I'm Muslim. When I was a kid, there was one time I went trick-or-treating with the other kids in the neighborhood. My parents weren't a fan, but allowed me to go. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I've been observing my friends playing, but it has not been able to keep my attention. Yeah, not everybody can do D&D. It's an activity that requires a bit more patience and chillness. You gotta just chill and absorb it. Along the way, I've made a lot of maps. Some I've used, some I haven't. I used this one for an online game that I hosted during COVID for some after-school program. This was called Galvania. And actually, what's funny, I've never been able to share this with anybody in my life. But I'm gonna try and show it with you guys today. To do it, I'm gonna actually have to increase the size of the face cam. So you guys are gonna be treated to this. One moment. I'm gonna do my best here. Can I increase the size? Yes, I can. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna increase it. Does this map look familiar to anybody? Does it look familiar to anybody? It should, because it's based off of Zelda 2. It's literally the map of Zelda 2. It's the northern part of Zelda 2. You have the North Castle here. You have the, I think, Para Desert here. There's another desert here where another temple is. I literally just stole Zelda 2 for my map for that online after-school program. But I'm going to try and find some character sheets. It's hard to find them. It's hard to find them in this nightmarish pile. And I don't keep them all in one place, because I organize my stuff by theme. Like, this was during one period of my life. This is during another period of my life. Yeah. These ones are from some of my earlier games. Here we go, I found some. The first D&D character I ever played, this is it. This is the character sheet I used, was Rygoth the Blackguard. My cousin was DMing for the first time, and I was playing D&D for the first time. And I wanted to play as a character that was unique, because that's what every person does their first time. They're like, I don't want to be just a human, I want to be unique. So I made a hobgoblin, which is like a monster that is an ex-captain, so he's not the captain anymore of his military unit, but he was. And he wants to be a better person. He is a reformed, basically a reformed moblin is what he is. He's like a moblin that's reformed and is trying to do good. The story that happened with him is that he eventually found a young girl that was trapped under rubble in a burnt-down village, saved her, and tried learning her language to return her to her parents, at which point he realized she has no parents, she is an orphan, so he had to adopt her. But that story did not end up going too much further. Another one is Valentine. Valentine is a cocky swordsman. What is he? He's a rogue who is more braggy than he is about doing things. He's all, so to speak, he's all bark and no bite. I never used his character for more than one session, but I had fun with him. He had a whole story I was going to do with him in a campaign called... what is that campaign called? Mines of Phandelver. That's a classic one. If anybody's a D&D fan, you'll hear that and be like, oh yeah, Mines of Phandelver, I know that one. That was my character for it. Those are some of the ones I've done in the past, and those were my first ones. Before I did D&D, I also did the Princess Bride RPG. That's a throwback! And I never played a character in it, but I DM'd sessions of it for my brother and sister. Here's my sister's character named Wally, which has no drawing. Oh well. Let me see if I can find... my father's is not Rub, which is the name Burton, backwards. Let me see. We have my brother, who played Explicin a Logitech. That's an inside joke. And my mother, who played Jewel the Fencer. So I played this one too. This was my intro to RPGing. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna eventually get back to the Zelda thing. It's just I wanted to answer that question for that one person. D&D characters I've played. I'm more so I'm a DM nowadays though. I do more DMing stuff. So I run the games. I don't play in the games. Oh, but one more I'll share. One more I will share. Is this one who's really fun. This is Window the Wizard. No drawing goes along with it. But Window the Wizard is a wizard who ran a preschool in a swashbuckling campaign. But he had to leave the school after being accused of a heinous crime that he never committed, and is now on a quest to be recognized as more than just a preschool teacher. He wants to be a real scholar, you know what I mean? Window the Wizard has two parents still. Their names were Syl and Pain. Pain being the father, Syl being the mother, which is, of course, a really big, dumb joke because his name is Window, so it's Window Syl and Window Pain. It's really dumb. I don't remember what inspired me to name him Window, other than I thought it rolled off the tongue well. So it was all one just big dumb joke about windows. He was also incredibly nerdy and uninterested in helping the party if things got scary. He almost ran away from the party and abandoned them during one chase sequence. He was a fun character to play. But I think that's it for right now. I might share some other characters some other day, but I'm gonna just stick with that. Some technical information for anyone curious. Oh man, my game went dark. Some technical information for anybody curious is that I've mostly played 5e my entire life. However, recently I've been getting into a game called Knave, which is a rules light version of old school games. I've been getting into the old school community, so I'm not doing 5e for much longer. I'm kind of out of it. I don't like it anymore. Yeah, anyways, we're back. So if anybody wants to ask any questions aside from D&D, I am open to it. Sarwer says, I'm butchering it, I mostly played 2nd edition D&D as a kid, way back in the day. I probably have my character sheet boxed away somewhere. That's fun, that's fun. You ought to pull that out and see what you remember from it. Not right now, but like sometime. YouTube AI says we're discussing the upcoming Tears of the Kingdom game. How do I disable that? It has no idea what it's talking about. It's awesome. Bread, say, what was your father's character? Also, did your mother play? Yes, my father and mother played once. They are not D&D fans. My father actually was very against D&D at first. Nowadays, he's just kind of indifferent towards it. And they did not understand it. They didn't get the appeal. But they did play that one Princess Bride RPG game. Which again, I mean, if you were here for the stream earlier, you'll realize I did talk about how my username is originated from the Princess Bride, so that was why I had the Princess Bride RPG. What am I doing? I think I have to go down, right? Can I jump on you? Can I jump on that? Yes, I can. What am I doing? Am I supposed to go here? Or, oh no, I have to go to the rift. Right, we had to undo the rift at the top. My bad. I'm getting all kerfuddled. We're gonna do the thing again where we just let it glide us. Glide us? Glide us. Yeah, that's the right way of saying it, yeah. What time is it, says Georgior? I guess we're bringing it with us. Okay, funny. Yeah, right now it is 7:20. It's 7:20 where I am, which means there's a couple more hours of Hoodless Zelda still going on. So if you haven't yet, go on Twitter and make sure to support the movement by letting Grezzo know how much we love their game and also how much we love the ability to be able to lower Zelda's hood. Hashtag Hoodless Zelda. Sponsored. Not sponsored. It's actually not a sponsorship, but it would be funny if it was. And we're going to get out of here. There we go. We're still going to be here for quite a bit, though. We have this dungeon we have to complete, the one that we're about to do. And then there's one more. And then we'll be done with the stream today. We'll take a few minutes, though, to answer questions at the end, because we'll have some time to kick back and relax. I can create an entrance here. Stand back, Zelda. All right. I actually started playing a different pen and paper game this year, says Rock. It was very fun. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. So you're actually the Bread Pirate Roberts? Yeah, I kind of am. Lucy says the Princess Bride RPG? Yeah. So the Princess Bride had a failed attempt at an RPG about 5 years ago. No, more than 5 years ago. I think it was 7 years ago now. Cosmo, it's okay. It's okay. If your mom says you shouldn't be on Twitter, don't do it. You need to be at least 13 or older to use it anyways. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. It's a 13 or older app, but it also is kind of a cesspool. After the movement, I plan on stopping using Twitter as well. The only reason I keep it around is, number one, if my account ever gets hacked on YouTube, it's the only way I can contact YouTube support, so that sucks. Number two, I have a lot of historic posts on there that I want to keep because it's kind of cool. I want to see how my channel has evolved over time. But I wouldn't recommend like a kid like use Twitter because that's a terrible idea. But no, like I think it's harmless enough to ask like, hey, help the movement out for, you know, a day or two, and then delete your account because you could deactivate it. I think it's harmless enough. Someone's 15 also. Yeah, 15. That's like at an age where like you could get Twitter. Although I wouldn't recommend actually staying on Twitter. Yeah, just like make a post and then leave. Make a post and leave the cesspool. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, what were some other questions we had going on? I feel like I missed something. Stream has been smooth for me, says Beastman. Hey, that's good to know. Oh, the great Non has to go. Hey, later, Non. It was great having you here. Actually, you know what, Lucy, you asked about the Princess Bride RPG. How about this? I'll show you my copy of it, because I have a nice copy of it that was a bit more expensive. You can't buy it anywhere anymore, unfortunately. And I'm gonna learn that. We are about to learn that. Here's what we're gonna do also. I'm going to summon a rock, and it will defend me. There we go. So while that's happening, I'm gonna go get the book. Okay, I'm back. How'd Zelda fare? Looks like it was fine. Awesome. This is it. And actually, if you ever want to know about Princess Bride literature, I have the, I think, one of the largest collections in the world of just Princess Bride books. I try and collect them. The Princess Bride role-playing game. It has this nice gilded cover that says the Princess Bride role-playing game on it. And it has some really nice pages to it. They're nice. They got like a green color to them. Let me find one with a picture. I want to find one with a big picture, because some of them have nice big pictures on them. Oh, well, here's a fun one. It has a map of Gilder. It's one of the countries from it, which is cool. I'm not showing this off very well. Sorry, it's a tiny webcam, but, yeah. Like, it's really cool, and it's kind of handy, even for Dungeons & Dragons. It's just that the rules are actually kind of clunky. They tried making a light version of D&D that you could play with anybody, and in the process, they just kind of made it really confusing to run combat, is what they ended up doing. But the rest of it is pretty good. It's based off of the fudge system, the fudge dice system. So, it's cool. I ate bread for dinner, says Chris. Hey, congrats. Just like different book editions, reprintings, or is there other stuff? Finn, I don't know how to answer that. Exactly. I don't know how to answer that. Try rewording it, and I'll try answering that question. Sorry, I'm a bit confused what you're asking. Have you seen the movie, says Lucy. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've seen the movie, and my whole username is based off of The Princess Bride. For a reason, you know. I kind of want this, although I can probably make it without it. Oh, nope, I can't. Can I make it? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm gonna have to redo this. My bad. My B. What do you mean, collection of Princess Bride books? Oh, okay, I see what the question is. Yeah, The Princess Bride has actually had a lot of books written over the years about it. There's the book that it's based off of, which is, you know, The Princess Bride, the book. The abridged version, unfortunately. I've never found an unabridged version of The Princess Bride. I'm still trying to find the original Morgenstern version. Then, of course, there's, like, the commentaries made by people who were a part of the movie. As You Wish is a really awesome one that was written by Cary Ells, who was the main character in the movie. And it's his insights into what it was like behind the scenes. William Goldman has his own books that he wrote. He was the screenwriter for it, so I like buying all of his books that he had to try and get a perspective on how The Princess Bride was written. And then there's all these other sorts of things like the RPG or like study guides for The Princess Bride if you want to do a movie watch or a book reading. All sorts of different things, yeah. Oh yeah, my outro, have fun storing the castle, is from The Princess Bride. Yes. Do you like jeans? Yeah. Zelda happened after jeans. This was, of course, after the invention of soup. That's a classic line that's in the Princess Bride book. But yeah, I still have not found an unabridged version. I'm trying to find it, but it's hard to find. One of these days. Yeah. What was your first Zelda game, and did you beat it? Says Logan. Absolutely. Absolutely, I did beat it. It was Twilight Princess, and I did beat it with the help of online guides. Ooh, Lionshare, welcome! Lionshare says, did you see Zelda Dungeons article about Hoodless Zelda? No, I did not. I did not see this. There's actually been a lot of movement on Twitter since I checked last. I gotta actually heart all these. I want to see all these awesome tweets people did. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Okay, I'll go through and heart all these later. We got to make sure the Hoodless movement's still going. We got to keep supporting it. Anyways, let me check that article out. Maybe we could read it together. Let me see. Let me see what we can do to work on that. Zelda Dungeon. Maybe we could find this. Zelda Dungeon. Spooky areas, Arbiter's Grounds. Fan initiative. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was yesterday. I did not see that last time. Hey, let's look at this article. You know what? We're going to interrupt everything we're doing right now. We're going to go check that out. We are going to check that out. Here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to go switch my screen over to this. I'm going to switch you guys over in a second. Don't worry. I'm going to get there. Okay. PC. I have to choose a display that I want to show. And yeah, we'll show this one. There's nothing inappropriate on it, which is good. Okay. No inappropriate ads today. Okay. Kaboom. There you go. There's this dumb ad about Verzinio. I don't know what that is. Let's read this. I have no idea. I had no idea this existed. This is awesome. Okay. So, the title is Fan Initiative Aims to Get a Hoodless Zelda into Echoes of Wisdom. This article was written by Judy Cooper. Let's check out Judy. Nice. Choose happiness, whatever that may be. From Northern Ireland. I think it's important to know who the author is. I think it's fun to do that. Okay, let's read this. I'm going to drink some milk before I do this. I have a glass of milk for when my throat gets sore. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom comes chock full of awesome content and things to do. One of many cool in-game elements is changing Zelda's costume. She's a stylish gal. Changing up the princess's look is pretty fun, but it seems as though the developers made a fox. I actually don't know how to say that word.
Faux.
A faux. It's a faux. They made a faux. It's a French word, I think. A faux pas when it comes to just how Zelda wears a special blue cloak throughout the game. That's where the creator, the Bread Pirate, comes in with a petition to right this wrong. I wish they wouldn't shine the spotlight on me because I don't want it to sound like it's the Bread Pirates movement, but like, yeah, you know, I won't say no to it. It's just, It's kind of awkward. Anyways, the Bread Pirate has launched a call to action for an update to Echoes of Wisdom that will allow players to choose whether Zelda wears her special blue cloak with its hood up or down. While the creator recognizes that an update like this might not be easy, he does point out that it is possible, especially since we've seen Hoodless Zelda in trailers from before the game was released. In fact, Zelda even wears her hood down in the game's official art. Yeah, they get it. So, how do you get involved in the movement? Well, it launches today, and all you have to do is hashtag Hoodless Zelda on social media if you're taking part. The Bread Pirate encourages you to keep the movement positive, celebrating the game and its developers at Grezzo. We are also encouraged to follow Grezzo on X if you haven't done so already. If all goes well, the movement will gain notice, and Hoodless Zelda might actually happen. The Bread Pirate has a dedicated Discord server, blah, 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 blah. What do you think of the movement? Will you get involved? Let us know in the comments below. Actually, let's see. I'm not going to look at the comments. There's no way of moderating that. I have no idea what's down there. But very cool. Very cool. Clap. I'm clapping. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. I love that. Okay, well, I'm going to have to switch over. I gotta switch back. How do I do this? We're gonna click that. There we go. Yeah. I would love to go through and read that, but I don't know if I should. And also, I will mention, even if you don't use Twitter very often, following Grezzo on their Twitter account would be a nice way of thanking them. They have about 1,200 followers, which means we've increased their follower count by 400 since we started the movement. But I feel like they deserve more than that. They are Japanese, so you have to translate their posts in order to read them. But most browsers have that feature built in already. So that's something you could do if you'd like to support them. That's something I'm doing. Anyways, how far are we into the stream and how many people are watching? 58 concurrent viewers on average. Oh, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. We had 69 at one point. 71. 71 is the biggest number we've had since we started the stream. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, cool. Let's minimize that. Switch my screen over and back to business. Chris Hart says, I was the guy who DM'd you onto Reddit. I remember that, Chris. I remember that. You made the Reddit subreddit. I think you made the subreddit, right? Or you could learn Japanese, says Numis. Numis. Oh, goodness. We're going to have to go back into this conversation again. Do you know how hard it is to read Japanese and learn Japanese? That is a huge ask. All right, Gibdo. Oh, wait, that's not a Gibdo. My bad. I need a Gibdo. Where's a Gibdo? Where is there a Gibdo? Last used, most used, last learned. Oh, my goodness. Did I not learn the Gibdo? I don't think I learned Gibdos. Oh, dear. I could have sworn I did, but I guess I never did. That's unfortunate. I was hoping I could use a Gibdo to get these guys to freeze for a second, but in lieu of not having one, we're going to use a P-Hat instead. Come on. There we go. I want to control the P-Hat so I can get more damage in. There we go. Okay. This is going to be very tricky. Oh, my goodness. Oh, perfect. We're going to go get him. Sweet. And then we'll summon one of these and use it against him. Sweet. Just confirming, there's no unabridged version. Well, of course there is. Morgenstern wrote it. Have you not read The Princess Bride? I don't think you've read The Princess Bride. Listen, I don't do this often, but... buddy, you gotta calm down. It's true. And you gotta accept reality. There is an unabridged version out there. It's just really hard and expensive to find. Morgenstern said so. William Goldman said so. It's out there. It's real. Okay, come back. There we go. I am breaking pots now. Okay. Yeah, no, it's real. It's out there. I'll find it someday. I really just use the Link transformations in boss fights. That's mostly when you use them. That's mostly when you transform into Link. But I transform into Link pretty frequently because I find that there's enough goodies out there. I don't actually know what to call the blue triangles, but there's enough blue triangles out there that you usually can stay up to date. It's a metafictional presented as an abridgment of a longer work. Metafictional? What kind of trash is this? It's real! It's real! Do you have Gibdo level 2, says Bread? No, I don't have Gibdo. Well, oh, sorry, yes, I do. I don't have Redead level 2, is the problem. Oh, wow. He went flying. Ah! Actually, you guys want to see something funny I saw the other day when I was playing? Oh, wait. Ah, crap. I messed it up. Ah! Okay. Whew. Okay, wait. I can do this. Oh, I messed it up again. Okay, wait. No, this is really embarrassing. Okay, wait. I can do this. There's a really cool seesaw thing you could do, or like a swing set thing you could do. I gotta get this guy to cooperate with me. Bread Pirate, what's the best way of taking out a Redead? I don't know why you're asking me. Clearly, I'm not cut out for this. I'm not cut out for this. You're asking the wrong guy. Okay, we're gonna rush down there. Should be quick. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, look, there's a bunch of blue things here, so might as well use Link. What's this all about, says Coco Star. The Hoodless Zelda movement, which you're asking about, is a movement on Twitter to try and ask Grezzo, the developers of this game, if they can allow us to lower Zelda's hood. Because if you've played the game, you know that after the first half, you don't need the disguise anymore, and it's modeled in the game that you can have the hood down. Like, there's moments where it's modeled. And it's on the box art. So we're doing a movement to try and ask Grezzo if they can allow us to play as the version of Zelda we see on the box art. And we think that they'll be more receptive than Nintendo, because Grezzo has generally accepted more feedback than Nintendo has when making its games. Especially for this game. That's what the Hoodless Zelda movement is about. So if you'd like to help, we even got Zeltic on this. I don't know if you guys heard. Zeltic actually helped with the movement, which is incredible. If you want to help, all you need to do is go on Twitter and make a tweet with the hashtag Hoodless Zelda. That's it. And there we go. Look at that. Isn't that fun? It's like a little swing. Whee! I just love that. I love that. Yeah, so that's how you could help. Just make a tweet with hashtag Hoodless Zelda. And also, it'd be nice if you said something nice about Echoes of Wisdom and what you like about it. That's what most people in the movement are doing. Whoa! He did not have any self-preservation. Boom. Out of the way. Yeah, so that's what the hashtag Hoodless Zelda movement is about. We're actually trending on Twitter right now. So right now would be a good time to jump in and help out with the movement. Okay, wait, I have to get through here. Apologies. Oh, well, we made it through. It hurt, but we made it through. We made it through. Okay, ooh, what do we use? I'm gonna use a bed to heal. Should I go tweet Grezzo now? Yes, go tweet Grezzo now. It's Grezzo_Japan. I can spell it in chat for you to help you out if you want. So you do hashtag Hoodless Zelda, and then you do @Grezzo_. Actually, I'll do capitals. It'll be easier that way. Grezzo_JP. That's what you type in. That's what you type in on this on Twitter, and then also type in a bunch of stuff you love about Echoes of Wisdom, so that they know that we're positive about this. The Sci-Fiasterist said, "But bro, I love watching your older videos to see how the channel has changed." Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I love having my older videos available too. I think it's nice as a form of posterity, showing how I've evolved over time. And I like looking at them too. The thing is about to get burnt in fire. I don't think we hit it. Hit it. There we go. Okay, we got some hits in. Hey, we got him. Okay, cool. Not too hard. Had to focus there. Sorry, I stopped my commentary. Yeah. Kanji are hard, though. Oh, you talking about Japanese? Yeah, kanji is hard. Well, I'll see you again in a minute, said viewer. Yeah, go forth, conquer. Help out with the movement. Hopefully I'll be able to like your posts afterwards. I've been trying to go through and like everybody's posts and leave comments as well to help out with the movement. Keep the steam going. Do you know 24/7 Mr. Nice Guy? Mr. Nice Guy, I'm aware of his work. I don't know him personally. Yeah. Jorts rated Bread 2.5 in Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I remember that. Jorts is kind of a dirtbag for doing that, but we made up. We made up because I got back at him by ranking ducks really poorly in Echoes of Wisdom. I made almost that entire video just so I could rank ducks poorly, just to mess with him. Good video. Good video. Ranking ducks in The Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom, I think. Oh, hey, oh. Hey, goodbye. Okay. Bind is so good. I love bind. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Sometimes I'm too lazy to make an echo. And I just do that. Eventually, there is an ability that allows you to jump higher without turning into Link, and that's handy, but whatever. Games and Stuff says, I picked up Genji 1 year after learning hiragana and katakana, and then I got intimidated and returned it. Returned it. I don't know what returned it means, but... Oh, a Genji must be some way of learning it. I see. Genji 1 is like some way of learning Japanese, or it's like some book or video game. I see. Okay. I understand. Yeah. No, I'd be intimidated too. I would be. I would be too. I haven't learned katakana yet. The frog ring is the best thing in the game. Yes, that's the thing that allows for you to jump higher in this game. Very handy. Would recommend. I use it all the time. It's almost permanently binded to my character on my main playthrough. I broke my GameCube controller while playing NBA 2 days ago. Whoopsies. The bird video actually taught me some cool bird facts, though I will say justice for the hot-feathered pigeon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was just, it's a really bland-looking bird. I really like brown birds in real life. It's just that in a Zelda game, it's kind of like, you could do something more fictional. Do something more fun. Right? And some birds got to get the bad rating, and that was it. I apologize, but also I don't apologize that much. Bind, bind, bind. What are people saying bind for? I don't know what am I not binding something I'm supposed to? I don't know what I'm not binding. Well, whatever. Oh, here, let me center myself. I'm not centered with the camera right now. There we go. That was not worth it. That was not worth it, but I guess we're going to continue. Oh, already been here, done that. All right. Let's get out of here. How do we do that? There. I really like the map, actually. I know some people have complained about the map, but I like that it can switch between inside and outside. That's a nice quality of life thing. I do not want to fight anybody here because all of these creatures are awful and annoying to fight. So we're going to avoid them. And instead, we're going to go this direction because I think the statue I actually need is over here. It's going to get me. Crap. Oh, no. You don't get to do that. There we go. Ha! Okay. Whew. Oh, one more. And we're good. I'm behind on the video, but I went the whole game without finding the fairy and only used the frog ring. Nice. Finding the fairy and only use... Oh, I see. Yeah, the fairy extends your inventory. So you did the entire game without extending your capacity to wear accessories. That's funny. Good on you. That's tricky. Okay, these guys are gonna be kind of hard to fight. So let's just not fight them. No. Can I push you in? There we go. And... Okay, I got to back up. We're going to do a diagonal one. There we go. Got him. Okay. No! I love math. I got my algebra midterm back, and it's a 97. Congrats! Math is fun. It's puzzle solving. It is puzzle solving. Once you understand math and the puzzle that you are doing, then it is fun. But you have to understand it. Emmett says, I don't have any other social media platforms, so I can't do anything. That's okay. That's okay. Thanks for being interested in helping. Okay, where do we go next? We are going to go back indoors. Because I'm too lazy to walk there, though, I'm going to teleport. What is the scariest you've been from a jump scare? Gee, I don't know. What's the scariest I've been from a jump scare? I hopefully forgot it. Hopefully, because that would have been scary. Is there a door right there? What is that? Oh, that's right there. Yeah, I'm going to go do that. Lion's Share Gaming says, Bread knows I like math. That is true. Lion's Share Gaming is helping me with math in a video that we're going to be making together. Which It seems like it's not going to be made for quite some time, but it will be made eventually. It will be, God willing. We'll see. We'll see when that happens. I'm not sure. But it is happening. Too much hype has been built up. We must do it. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey there, little guy. It's kind of extreme. Just set him on fire. He wanted to give me a hug, and I just set him on fire. Okay. Oh, that blows out the flame. Okay, that's not good. Let's not do that. No, 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 no. They're defeating my minions. Ooh. Okay, cool. I think we're good. I think we're set. Once the Gibdos, the mummies, are dealt with, then we could get the Gibdo that's scaring us, which is a re-dead. It's kind of interesting they made a distinction between the two. We're also going to learn the cat. Not because we need it, but just because, whatever. Can I talk about the thing we talked about on Reddit, says Chris Hart? Sure. I don't remember what we talked about on Reddit, but yes, you could talk about it. You can definitely talk about it. By stolen words, I mean words from other languages. Oh, stolen words, yes. Those are the best kinds of words. As a pirate, I think so. Have you ever played Outer Wilds? No, I've never played Outer Wilds. I've heard great things about it, though. Too many games, not enough time is my thing. Too many games, not enough time. Now I'm a very slow gamer. Let me sleep in a bed really quickly. I want to recover some hearts. I think Reza should fix the frame rate consistently by just adding a 30 frame per second cap. Oh, Chris, you're talking about just the creation of the Bread Pirate subreddit. Actually, Chris, I've been thinking, the fact that there's underscores is really weird and kind of hard for typing. Maybe it should just be the Bread Pirate without underscores. Just a thought, you know. Just a thought. And there actually is another subreddit that exists called the Bread Pirates, which was made completely unrelated to my channel, which was kind of awkward when I saw it, and I was like, hey, thanks for making a channel for me, and then like people were like, who are you? But yeah, I think it should just be like the Bread Pirate without any underscore, because then it is just easier to type. Underscores are generally really difficult to type. People don't like typing underscores. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's a great idea. That was easy. Will do. Hey, thanks, Chris. Yeah, Chris, if you could get on that, that'd be awesome. I don't suspect we'll have a huge crowd because generally I don't think most Bread Pirate fans are Redditors, but if any of them are, you know, hey, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so what shall we do here? I say... oh, we don't have a re-dead. That's unfortunate. I say we send crows after them. Let's go after this guy first. He's alone. Yep, he's easy. He's easy prey. And one this way. Okay. They're distracted. Perfect. Going in. Oh, no, no, no. No, don't hit me, please. I'm so young. Stop running from me. He's very good at running. No! Oh, and now I'm out. Okay, I'm out of juice. I'm out of juice. Unfortunate. Let's use one of our nice smoothies here. And he knocked me in again. Okay, we're gonna get some back because these sand things have little... Oh, they have hearts in them too. Oh, that's nice. But I was gonna say they have blue juice. And hearts. But mostly blue juice. That's the thing I want. Ah, I lost it. Oh, they're attacking me from two sides. That's not good. We'll grab one of those. Okay. What is a better enemy to attack these guys with? Maybe club horblins, because they're kind of fast. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll keep them distracted. Okay, I'm gonna go in from behind. Sweet. He just disappeared! Holy cow! We just made him disappear. He flashed away in an instant. Whew. Oh. I'm watching on a hotspot, so I will do it after stream. Hey, that's okay, that's okay. Hotspots are cool. I basically never used it before level 3. Oh, you're talking about Link? Yeah. You should play hero mode. It's so easy. Hero mode is not easy, but it is really fun. I play hero mode on my normal save through. And we can skip this, can't we? What happens if we skip it? Is there anything we need it for? No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, we need it for that eventually. Yeah, okay, so we'll get it. Kind of interesting that you could skip it, though. We got the Bow of Might. You can fire multiple arrows from it if you charge it. Link would not use it. What do you mean Link would not use it? Link, of course, would use it. Oh, no, we can't charge it yet. There we go. Now, can I get over there so I can absorb these creatures and their power? Yes. Have you done the Zora dungeon yet? Yes, we did. Do I like this or the Zora dungeon better, says European Apple? That's a really fantastic question. I like the Zora dungeon better because there's a pirate ship over in that direction, and that's fun for me. Ooh, actually, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna try and hit this with my sword from here. I know I could use arrows, but that just seems easier because I gotta get over there anyways. I gotta get to the right. Gotta get to the right. Boop. Boop. Should I hit this thing? Yes, I will. I will hit it for posterity. That doesn't make any sense. Don't question it. It doesn't need to make sense. I'm watching on 144p because the telephone wires got knocked down by a crazy wind earlier. Those darn wind benders. Those darn wind benders. In the final section, he should not use the bow if you don't pick it up for him. He would not use the bow if you don't pick it up for him. I don't know what that means. Have you beat the boss in the pirate ship? Yes, I have beat the boss in the pirate ship. I have beat the boss in the pirate ship. Very fun. Okay, cool. That's dealt with. We're gonna pull this. Get it out of the way. And pull this. Okay. Learn that. And then we're gonna try and get... Just a heads up, don't read the Steam overview sentence. The rest of this... What are you talking about? Steam overview sentence, the named game of year 2019. Oh, of Outer Wilds? Okay, so don't look at the awards for Outer Wilds if I play it. Good to know. Good to know. Now I understand. It's okay. It's okay. It's not your fault, Finn. Finn, it's not your fault, Finn. I am just very bad at remembering past conversations. I think I could do this with the water block. No, I can't do it with the water block. Maybe we could just go over? No, we can't. Okay, we'll just use our faithful rock. There we go. Do you like Smash Bros? I just got the Wii version. Ah, Brawl. I do like Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Me and my cousins would play it a lot growing up, so I have many fond memories of it. Super Smash Bros. Brawl also has a Wolf in it, and Wolf is my main, so I really like the game. Wolf is just cool. He exudes cool. Boom. Mine. What do I do here? I'll have a shock elixir, and then I'm gonna have, I'm gonna take a little nap. Yeah, we're gonna take a little nap here. For that, I need to find a bed. We're gonna use the soft bed. That'll be good. Ooh, that guy. I 100%ed this game already. 150 Might Stones, 40 heart pieces, 4 bottles, all outfits, all accessories, and side quests. Impressive. I always forget about bind, says Lucy. It's caused me some annoying issues. Yeah. I have to go back to school in 2 minutes, says someone else. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But best of luck. Oh, gee, you know what? I gotta empty this room out first. Okay, so... It's here. It's here we need to empty it out. And we get there from here. Then we go down. Gee, how am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do this? I'm trying to figure out the quickest way there. I think the quickest way is we teleport here and go through that door. Okay, that's what we'll do. Hoodless Zelda. Amen, chat. Chink. Okay, yeah, we're gonna jump down here, and that'll be how we get around. I restarted the game about halfway through, I think, story-wise. 5 or 4 times. I've never completed the full game, says viewer. Hey, welcome back, by the way, viewer. That's interesting. I've never heard somebody playing the game like that. You ought to try finishing the entire game. I know the beginning is fun, but you gotta finish it eventually. Don't want to get spoilers, anyways. Alright, what do we do here? Blow, blow. This blows. Stupid. Silly joke. Okay. You're a problem. Here, let me help you out. Ah. Warblins, that'll do it. Yeah, well done, gents. Okay, now while you're worrying about that, I'm going to get the money. Hey, protect me while I get the safe out of here, right? Yeah, let me get the safe out of here. That's not, I don't need that for this dungeon. What am I in this room for? It's for the puzzle. Okay. I think I have all the statues I need, so we don't need to worry about the puzzle anymore. I need bird. Wow, that was really bad aim. And elephant. There we go. If you're curious how we figured that out, I've played this game before. There we go. Now the mini dungeon area will be unlocked. There we go. Wait, mini dungeon area? We already did the mini boss. We did the mini boss area. What's your favorite detail about this game, says Tyriana? Well, it would be Hoodless Zelda if it were an outfit in the game, but my favorite detail... I like when they put bread in houses. It's a fun detail. There's a few houses where they have that. There's actually one on the coast with bread in it. I like to imagine that's the bread pirate's house. In third person. Like, because, I mean, I'm not in the game, but if the bread pirate were, that'd be where it is. One more time here. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. I see what I did wrong. Okay, and then we grip it here. And one more time. Brilliant. I never got the puzzle thing. I just tried combinations until I got it right. Yeah, this room, I feel like the puzzle is really weird. It's just kind of like try it until it works. I think that the puzzle in this room, like for just this room specifically, is really weak. And I hope that it comes up in future dungeons, because I haven't beaten the game yet, and gets more complicated. Because I like the puzzle, it's just really simple. If I jump in here, will I fall into the next floor? Let's see. Yes, I do. Cool, good to know. Sarwer. Anyways, it is boss time. My man Bread never beats games. Yeah, I haven't beaten Tears of the Kingdom either. That's one I've got to beat. I will eventually. Don't worry, I'm going to beat it eventually. It's just I have a special occasion I want to save it for. That's a secret that'll come up later. Mogriff. Okay, how are we going to do this today? Wow, emergent gameplay here, right? Really feeling the emergent gameplay. That'll do. That'll do. The bubble will protect me. As long as we trust the bubble. Hey, welcome back, Non. I wonder if we can make a bubble here too and protect ourselves that way. We'll try this. I have never done it before. Oh no, we can't. We can't. I didn't use statues in this fight and it took me forever. Ooh, I'm sorry about that. Can that stop it? No, it does not. So we do have to keep moving. Yeah, the statues are really handy. I don't even know how you would do this fight without them. Oh, wait a minute. One moment. It's 8 o'clock, and whenever it gets to 8 o'clock, I have to disable this alarm that I have to let me know that it's almost time for bed. Especially tonight, because I have to work at school tomorrow. There we go. And we're back. Zelda's voice sounds like Link's in Sword Fighter form. I never noticed that. Yeah. Or more specifically, I think her Sword Fighter form sounds a little bit more like Link, although still feminine, which is interesting. Collecting some of that blue juice. Okay. I want that heart. That's mine. There we go. You can use boulders instead of statues, I think. Yeah, that probably would work. Okay, now I'm paying attention. I can do this. Oh, whoopsies. Here we go. Wait, is spoilers allowed or not? No spoilers today, please. No spoilers today. So don't talk about the end of the game, basically. Anything past the first half of the game, don't talk about. We're gonna do the first half of the game right now. Like after this, we're gonna work on the midpoint dungeon of the game. But anything besides that, like, let's not talk about it. I've even played past that point. It's just I don't want anybody else being spoiled. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, the poor statue, it's sinking. No. My statue. I wonder what happens if Zelda gets stuck in the mud. I've never actually tried that. I'll figure it out later. In your opinion, what's the most useful outfit in the game? I think... Outfit in the game? I don't know. I haven't unlocked a lot of outfits yet. What should I use here? I need something that's fast. I will use this. Okay, cool. Yeah, that works pretty well. That didn't work very well. He's like, I'm gonna get ya, and he can't even summon anything that'll stop me. Apologies, I'm very engaged. My mind is a blank slate, and the only thing going on in it is blank things. Things that are blank and do not have purpose. Okay. Once we're done, and I think this is the last one, we'll be set. Okay. We're gonna use more of these plat blades, or path blades. Awesome. Wasn't even hard. Yeah. Well done. Well done, stream. You have watched me beat the mole monster. I'm sure that was very difficult for you. Oh, nice. We have a bunch of division signs on the screen. That's what I think their eyeballs look like. They have a little line and then 2 dots. Most of them do, so they look like little division signs. It was difficult to avoid spoilers, yeah. Bye now. Have to go to bed now. Oh, bye, gaming nerds. It was nice to have you here. We concussed him to death, this Eldian. Very much so. We concussed him to death, unfortunately. We can now make lemonade. Oh, lemons. They look like lemons. That's a really good comparison. Frankie Reader, you're right. They look like lemons. Okay. I'm not looking forward to this next part. We're going to have to spam through a lot of dialogue. So much dialogue. Just gotta get through the dialogue. I'm so tired. I think the tries look like bells. Oh, they do look like bells. I can see that. They have a curve shape to the top of them. I will steal your bread, says Chris Hart. Oh, that's not. We're done with that. Nuh-uh. Nobody threatens that. All right, we have a special place for you. Welcome to the Boo Box for the next 30 minutes, Chris. And here I thought we had something. Chris. And then you go off stealing my stuff. Boo! Hiss! It's okay, I don't actually hate you. But you did get what you deserve. Okay, Zelda, let's go. Let's go talk to these Gerudo women and get through all this dialogue. It's gonna take a while. I think the tries look like the robots from Skyward Sword. Oh yeah, I can see that because their eyeballs are kind of mishmashed and not even. Yeah, I can see that. What robots? What robots? The robots in Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword has robots. So many. All the Look at me. I am saying unimportant things. We are celebrating because Princess Zelda did things. Okay, we're almost done. You must play Skyward Sword, Non. The game's music is so good, says Eldian. It's such a good game. Actually, Skyward Sword is kind of I have a love-hate relationship with Skyward Sword myself. I think it is a really good game your first time playing it, but replaying it, you can't do it. I can't do it. I can't replay the game. It was my second Zelda game. I can't go back and replay it because it's just so slow on a second playthrough when you know all the plot points. First time playing through, it's actually the perfect pace. I think it's the perfect pace. It's not a great game for your multiple playthroughs. I want to go, but I need to finish my other game. Oh, I want to, but I need to finish my other games, says the Great Non. That's okay. Lion's Share Gaming has played it 6 times. Well, Lion's Share Gaming, I don't know if I should say sorry to you or congrats. I'm assuming a little bit of both. Crap, I want my horse back. Whatever. Whatever. We're going to teleport back to Lou Berry's house, which I don't have a teleport point for. Weird. And we're going to go on to the next dungeon, which will be very quick. And welcome back to Southern Prairie. Man, I love Southern. It's so cozy. I would say it reminds me of home, but it does not actually remind me of home at all. It's just cozy and I like it. I don't like competition either. Don't like competition either. Whatever. I can't keep up with the chat right now. My brain is fried. Also, it's kind of interesting. These two are really close to each other. Why are their warp points so close to each other? I mean, obviously, this one's for Southern, and this one is for Lou Berry's house. It's just kind of interesting. I don't think there's many points that are that close to each other. These two are really close. Maybe it's just kind of random whether they'll be really close to each other or not. Yeah. Fred, have you become a cat? Haha. Yes, I have become a cat. I'll answer that without spoiling anybody. Yes, I have. And I really like being a cat. Being a cat is fun. I didn't realize my cat Yoshi was so talkative. There's a fun reference. Nobody's going to understand it unless they've gone to that part of the game. Let me check Twitter to see if anything else interesting has happened with the Hoodless Zelda movement. It's a lot of anime. Don't really want to see that. I want to see the Hoodless Zelda movement. Show me Hoodless Zelda. Okay, search. Yeah, we still got posts. 6 seconds ago, somebody made a post. Nice. Awesome. One of these is from the person in chat named Viewer. I don't know which one it is, but I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Well, hopefully Grezzo hears us. We're going to be sending another email to Grezzo, actually, not too long from now, to let them know. Your sword. Yes, I want to chat about the sword, yes. I'm going to upgrade my sword right now if I can. Yeah, we're going to be sending another email to Grezzo to let them know that the movement happened and tell them, like, reports on, like, how successful it was in case they did not, like, keep track of it. And hopefully that helps get the message across. Although I'm sure they're going to notice, whoever runs the Twitter account, like, what the heck? Why are there, like, 5 million notifications? I'm sure that they'll see that. Yep, 5 mic crystals. I'll spend that for that. Send them a message via carrier pigeon. I would like to send them a physical letter as well. And I'm going to work on that, but there's no rush. There's no rush. Hashtag Hoodless Zelda. Well said, Frankie. Well said, Frankie. Okay. What do we upgrade next? I'm gonna go with the sword, because I believe that will be more helpful for the fight that we're about to do. Getting more damage in will be more helpful than staying charged longer. Send them a letter in Hylian script. That's gonna be really confusing. Because then not only would they need to translate it from Hylian script into English, but then they'd have to translate it from English into Japanese. But that would be funny. Maybe I'll do that. Unironically, I would love to learn how to write in Hylian. Which Hylian? I don't know. But I'd love to write in Hylian. Handwritten letter in calligraphic hiragana. Yeah. I was thinking that would be cool, but the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, no, that's not going to work. I just need to print it off and send it. I just want to print off a letter and send it, because that'll be so much easier. Just send them a telegram as well. Yeah, might as well. Would definitely make it more intriguing for them. More likely to take interest. Well, I think for businesses, interest isn't the thing that runs them. It's efficiency. They want things to be efficient, so you can't be too playful with the way that you send messages. You want to just get the point across. Oopsies. Ah, that's not good. Ah. Okay. I think we're good now. Nope, be distracted by that thing. Okay, good. Whew. That was a close call. Or on parchment sealed with wax. Now, I've thought about that too. I've thought it would be cool to use my wax seal thing for them. But there's a problem. Sending things internationally puts way more steps between you and the letter being sent successfully. In America already, it's kind of complicated to send a letter with a wax seal. Sending it to Japan too, I can't imagine that would be easy with a wax seal on it, because it'll probably get caught in some machinery somewhere. So I'd love to, but I'm not sure. Did anyone click on the YouTube link I sent? I didn't see a YouTube link. Great Non, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. I did not see it. Yeah, was there something else in chat I missed? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yes! I would love to learn how to write in Hylian script. But there's two types, there's two main types that I would want to learn. That can actually be translated into English pretty well. They are Twilight Princess Hylian and Modern Hylian. Modern Hylian is used in this game, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom. And also the previous games, although it's slightly different. And then Twilight Princess Hylian is, well, Twilight Princess Hylian is from Twilight Princess. It's only in that game. Twilight Princess Hylian is nice because each letter of the English alphabet has a specific letter in Hylian. Modern Hylian from Breath of the Wild in this game is very tricky. It's very sneaky because sometimes two English letters will be represented by a single Hylian letter. So, for example, the letter E and W might be the exact same shape. So you can't tell them apart without knowing, like researching it. How do I say this? Basically writing it out and testing both letters. You have to test both letters. As somebody who learned to read Modern Hylian, it's super worth it and a really cool party trick. Okay, Zeldian, that's good to know. It's good to know. Here's a fun fact for you. Do you want to know somebody who knows how to write in Twilight Princess Hylian? Patricia Somerset, the voice actor for Princess Zelda in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. She can write in Twilight Princess Hylian, and fans who get her signature will often take pictures of it and share it online. Just one of the coolest things ever. One of the coolest things ever to me. And that's one of the reasons I'm inspired to try it myself. Because if she could do it, why can't I? Right? Mad respect, basically, yeah. Frankie, yeah. Mad respect. Mad respect. And she'll write full sentences. It's not just like one or two words. It's like, courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten. Like, she'll write that entire phrase out in Hylian. Yeah. I write stuff in my notebook in Skyward Sword Hylian. That's really cool. There's also an issue in Splatoon, which has way more scripts. It is very annoying. Yeah, sometimes when Nintendo translates languages into their Hylian, they use Japanese. That's one of the reasons. Wind Waker would be a very poor language to try and learn. And Ocarina of Time Hylian. Both of them are Japanese in their origins, so understanding them would be nearly impossible unless you first understand Japanese. So that really puts a damper on things. Oopsies, I was just gonna try and jump around him, but I'm not doing very well. Oh, oopsies. Oh, no. Oh. My kids started learning it from Hyrule Historia. That's cool. That's cool. If I'm a parent and I have kids learning how to write in a fake language, I would encourage it just because of the simple fact that, like, they're trying to do something very ambitious and it will be good for their brains. It's kind of like a puzzle, right? Translating things. I would just love that. I'm sure they would say all sorts of things like, wow, Dad is really crazy today, isn't he? Like, I don't know, they'd share all sorts of messages amongst each other. But I wouldn't mind that. And then again, you're your own parent, you know, you gotta do your own thing. It's just, that's how I would handle it. I'd be like, that's cool. Keep it up. I'll learn it alongside you. Officer, that's what you deserve for not being on duty. Staying in the well. We don't know how to translate Zonai, do we? No, we don't. They show it off to me. They show it off to you. That's cool. Like, Dad, look at this. Look at this. I wrote cat in Hylian. It's cool. I love it. Oh, I got a text message. For a new subbing position. I'm going to write it down before I forget it. You guys are going to just watch me use my notepad to write down that I'm getting a sub day on the 21st and 22nd. Absolutely. I gotta take these as soon as they come. Sorry, everything stops when I get a subbing position offered to me, because if I don't accept it now, somebody else might take it. And actually, this is fun lore. You're gonna get some Bread Pirate lore in just a second. I'm subbing for my father on the 21st and 22nd, it seems. My father is a teacher at the local school, so I'm gonna be a gym teacher. It appears. I'm gonna be a gym teacher for 2 days in November. Yeah, new bread lore. My dad is just the total package. It's kind of hard to top my dad. I mean, wait a minute. What? Wait. Can I test this? Ah, you can. Okay, I wanted to just see this really quick. But yeah, he's like the total package. What's your day job aside from being a YouTube content creator? Says Sarwer. Substitute teaching. I do YouTube and substitute teaching. That's it. But I will eventually get another job sometime down the line. Hopefully before next year. We'll see. Maybe it'll be after next year. But yeah, no, my father is a health teacher, gym teacher, coach he was a coach for soccer and track and field, but now it's just track and field. In basketball at one point, and swimming at one point. He's a farmer that grew up on a dairy farm and now has a small beef farm of about 6 cows right now. He loves making maple syrup. I'm trying to think what else he does. And he loves gardening. He's just like the total pack. Oh, and wood cutting, and he loves wood cutting. It's like, how do you top that? Right? How do you top that? You don't, basically. You're just like, all right, my dad's going to be cooler than me forever. I'll never be as cool as my dad. That's all right. That's kind of how I feel. And that's okay, because my dad is the coolest. My wife wants to get into substitute teaching. Any tips? Says Sarwer. Oh, gee. My biggest tip is this. Learn to tolerate chaos. There's going to be a little bit of chaos, or maybe a lot of chaos, regardless of what you do. Elementary school, in my experience, is a little bit more chaotic, but that's because of my teaching style. If you're willing to be a drill sergeant, then elementary school can be pretty good. You can handle elementary school if you're willing to be a drill sergeant. But if you want a more laid-back substitute teaching gig, and you're willing to tolerate the chaos, middle school and high school are pretty good. And I'm much better at those, because I'm willing to be the crazy uncle that comes in and spoils the kids for a period, instead of being the one that forces them to be very strict about the way they learn. For me, as long as they're doing their work, I don't really mind. And you got to get into the mindset, like, you are there to survive. Substitute teachers aren't there to teach you. If you're a student out there, God bless your substitute teachers, because their job is not to teach you, it's to make sure that you are alive and that they are alive at the end of the day when the clock strikes 3. Okay? That's what substitute teachers do. And that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice, because It means that you get to have that weight taken off your shoulders of like, oh no, what if they don't learn this exact equation for like the Pythagorean theorem? It's like, don't worry, the teacher's gonna come in and reteach it 5 more times tomorrow, right? And the next day, right? They reteach these things every few days. So anyways, as a teacher, those are the 2 big things. I'll say those are the 2 big things. Number 1, tolerate chaos. Number 2, don't stress out about the fact teaching might go a little bit haywire. Sorrow, yeah, that's what goes through your mind as well. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta just learn to tolerate it. You gotta be like, whatever. Right? Now, there's certain circumstances where if a student is really bad, you gotta kind of rein it in. I won't give any examples because I don't want to embarrass any students, but I've had students that were just absolutely insane and I would need to call the office for and like, hey, main office, I can't deal with this. Can you deal with it instead? There are students like that. You gotta, number 1, pray you don't have those students in your class. You will, but pray that you don't have them very often. And number 2, you gotta just control them as much as possible. You can't control them entirely, but control them as much as possible. At the same time, you can't let them walk all over you. Exactly, Lion's Share Gaming, yes. Zeldian, the key to being a perfect student is to blast Nintendo music all class. No, can't do that. Do the Wii eShop version of Nintendo Music. That would be fun. I would get it the first time. Most times it would drive me nuts. Oh, reteaching. Yeah, being taught the same thing over and over again. I can see why that would drive you insane. It did for me a little bit when I was younger, but I found that the practice did end up paying off. Because I still internalized a lot of the teaching I had. I would pick things up quickly, redo them many, many times, and it would become cemented. Like, I can still do the math from middle school and most of it from high school. I might need to be retaught it once, but then I'll be fine. I'll be able to do it. When you're going through school, my suggestion for students right now who are watching this is try to really comprehend what you're doing. Don't just do it for a grade. Try and actually comprehend it, because it'll pay off for your grades, and more importantly, it'll pay off for in the long term. That was really close. I almost got caught there. You'll thank yourself. Yeah. How good are you at cryptology? Oh, well. I can translate Zelda text sometimes. I'm not that good at cryptology. You mean like ciphers and such? When I was growing up, I used to love Gravity Falls, and I did that all the time. I don't know why I couldn't lift that. That's unfortunate. Ha! Okay, that works. Oh, no. Okay, that was close. Yeah, try and understand it well enough that you could teach someone else. That's a good way of putting it. Oh, crap. You know what we need? We need a plot boom. Where's my plot boom? If nobody's got me, my plot boom's got me. Okay, and then we're gonna use one of these. Okay, we're in a tight spot, but I think we'll be fine. Okay. Whew, sorry. Cryptology and cryptography are different things. Oh, my bad. My bad. If you're talking about deciphering codes, I used to do that when I was younger. I loved Gravity Falls, and I would actually sometimes sprinkle codes throughout my videos. I still do that sometimes, not often, though. But what's the other one? The other one is cryptography. Is that map making? No, that's cartography. What's cryptography? I don't know what that one is. I wish I remembered, but I don't. If anybody can explain it to me in the comment section, then maybe I can have a meaningful discussion about it. At the moment, though, no, unfortunately, I don't know how to answer that question. Oh, it's head bonking time. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's summon an enemy here. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Making crypts. Cryptography is the logical foundation of making ciphers and encryptions. Okay. So that's making them. And that's cool. What's the other one? Cryptology. Is cryptology the study of deciphering them? No, that's both of them. Is one study, I guess. So is one of them making? So, oh, okay. So like one of them is the study of it. The other is doing it, kind of, right? That sounds like what it is. Okay, yeah. One of them is making and studying crypts, and the other one is deciphering. Okay, cool. Cool. We're gonna ignore that lore. We're just gonna skip it. Although I'd love to get some of those mic crystals. Could I get one? I wish you could bind mic crystals to get them to come closer. More spoilers? I'm sorry, the Great Non. Yeah, there's stuff going on. There's stuff going on. Actually, you might want to leave if you haven't gotten to this part in the game yet. I know that's kind of bad for a streamer to do. Like, hey, you should leave the game, or you should leave the stream. But like, seriously, if you haven't played this far, you know, might as well leave. But we are going to be getting to Hoodless Zelda pretty soon. I think within the next half hour, we're going to get to it. And I'm hoping to end before 9, which we will. Whoa, hey, that was rude. That guy's rude. Let the record show that guy is rude. And I also need to defeat him. Okay, well, I guess he gave me an excuse to defeat him. Wow, he's not taking any damage. That works. Wow, that felt kind of evil. Later, Non. It was nice having you. P-hat. Yes. Oh, that's not gonna work. No, I'm not gonna use a P-hat. I'm gonna use more of these. You can't stop. Okay, fine. You know what? Maybe we will use a P-hat. I had a change of heart right now. We're gonna try a P-hat. Gotta find it. Don't get dizzy. Okay. Oh, brilliant. Okay, we could trap him. We could trap him between the two. That is a brutal way to go. I think so. I think that's a really brutal way to go. Oh, that's about to be bad. Ooh, that's evil. Yeah, that got him. I made my marketing campaign for my 3D printer models based on hashtag Hoodless Zelda. That's awesome. How are you marketing it? You're on Twitter now, says Speed Gamer. Hey, welcome to the cesspool known as Twitter. Don't stay too long, but stay long enough to do the movement. Okay, and then have those. Okay, I'm too lazy to sit in a bed, which is kind of bad, but whatever. I'm gonna avoid all of these things. All of them are going to eat me and steal my juice, and then we're gonna leave. There we go. The upcoming fight I thought was really tough on hero mode. Yes, I agree. This fight was crazy. I had no fun. Well, actually, I had a blast with this fight, but it was very difficult. I was gonna say I had no fun with this fight, but that's not fair. I did enjoy it. And it will be tough this time too, but I've done it a few times, so I hope that we're okay. Are we going to spam Twitter spam? Yes, we are. Today is the day. So if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it today. Nice. Okay, we got it. Have they responded yet? No, we're not gonna get a response from Grezzo. I don't think we're ever gonna get a response from Grezzo until they make the next patch. Whatever the next patch is, that'll answer the question. And it could be weeks before we see a patch. I'm hoping they'll respond to the emails I send them, but they haven't responded to my last one yet. I suspect for business reasons, they're like, we're not going to acknowledge what you just said. But they know about it. for what is recently happening in Gravity Falls with the whole Book of Build thing. I love it. Like, really. But be warned, it contains mature stuff, says Curb. Oh, I've looked into the Book of Build stuff, yeah. It's just fun. It's fun. I like what he's doing with that. Alex Hirsch. I like what he's doing with the Book of Bill. What is this room? I don't have the faintest clue what I'm supposed to do in this room. Well, there's this. What else is there? Is there any treasure? Is Gravity Falls good? Yes. Gravity Falls is very good. I watched it growing up, and the plot twists in it were insane. How's the movement going? Wall Martin, you came at a good time. The movement is going superb. We are trending on Twitter. We actually got trending on Twitter. We did that well. But we're trying to keep trending for as long as possible. For today, right? Obviously, after today, we're not going to be doing the movement anymore, but we're trying to stay trending for as long as possible. So if you can still go on Twitter and do that, then that'd be awesome. Guys, are we doing the spam yet? Yes, we are, Speed Gamer. Yes, we are. Yes. Yes, we are. Oh, Lion's Share Gaming, you beat the game in entirely hero mode. Yeah, for the final fight, I've heard it's really hard. I'm excited. I don't know what it's like, but I'm excited. Also, okay, wait, I need your opinions. What is this room? Is this a minting room or something? What is this room? Is it the treasury? I have no idea what this room is. I have no idea. I wish I knew. I just don't know. Somebody asks, have you ever heard of Murder Drones? Yes, I have. I have watched all of Murder Drones. I think the show is actually a little bit too fast for its own good. I wish it were a little bit slower paced, so that there was time to process all the Easter eggs and jokes that they had. A lot of the stuff they do in that show happens in like single frame moments that you have to slow the video down to see. And it's like, okay, come on, that's not fair. How am I gonna get that lore detail if you show it on screen for literally half a minute? Not half a minute, half a second, right? But I do like the fight sequences. I like the fight sequences. More so, I really like The Amazing Digital Circus. I think The Amazing Digital Circus is fantastic. I watch that one whenever a new episode comes out immediately. And I like the music, too. Reminds me of the Wii era of its music. Rattle 'em, boys! Oh, get him, get him. Okay, good, we got him. Also, did I get the froggy pennant thing? No, I didn't. I thought the froggy pennant was there, but I guess it's to the right. We'll find it. We'll find it in a minute. Oh, ew. It looks like a cellar. Oh, I see. Maybe a guard's mess hall. Yeah, I don't know. Is it behind that door? Well, we can't get to that door, so we're going to have to go the long way around. I hate these guys. Oh, no, 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 no. Crap. Well, hey, I took them down with me. I'll take that. We take those. Okay, what is down here? Looks like Zelda's not sure. Let's find out. What's down here? Anything worthwhile? Maybe. We'll check it out. I don't remember this part exactly. I've done this part before, but I don't remember it exactly. We're just going to speed along through this. So I'm going to be spamming, you'll see. My spin. Why doesn't falling remove health? Well, because not all games are realistic with fall damage. One of my favorite first-person shooters named The Finals is a game that has no fall damage either. And that means that you're able to do a lot of crazy plays, like jumping from entire buildings down on an enemy to surprise them. And I kind of like that. So not all games need to be realistic. Darn. Fiddlesticks. No, wait a minute. No, I should be able to go down this way. Why shouldn't I? Okay, cool. We go this way. This is so spammy, but it works. All right. What's your top 3 Zelda games? No particular order. Link's crossbow training. Twilight Princess has to be in there somewhere. And right now, Echoes of Wisdom. But I know that, like, Breath of the Wild would be on the list on normal day. Yeah. Those are probably my top 3. Although Ocarina of Time's really good, too. It's hard to choose. Too many good games. Too many. But that'll be my answer today. I don't normally like ranking Zelda games, though, because all of them are good in some different way. Where can I buy Link's crossbow training? Probably eBay. Do you like the ending of the game? I have not done the ending of the game yet. I'm not there yet, but someday I will be. Very soon, I'm sure. Well, that didn't help at all. Okay. I freaked out, so I'm going to just run back down here, and then we'll go back up. I don't want to be caught by him. Okay, how are we going to do this? Let's try the pottery strategy. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Too young to die, please. I uploaded my meme from the Discord to Twitter. It's not playing the noise. It's 2 seconds long. Well, I don't know how to fix that, unfortunately. No, don't look at me. Don't look at the pot. The pot is normal. It's not doing anything. Okay, whew. Are they gonna turn around? Oh, gee, I don't think these two turn around. Okay. We will go around the long way. Okay. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. No rush. Okay. Whew. I want to click that button. I don't remember what it does. Does anybody remember what this button does? And is it useful? If it is not, we might just ignore the chest. Is that a useful chest? Is that worth it? Can anybody answer that question for me? Key, probably 50 rupees. Crap, people are saying I need to get it. Okay. We'll try it then. Okay. Gotta wait for this guard. Okay. It is a key, so we needed that. We did need that. Actually, I don't want this one. I want a pretty one. We're gonna use like a Gerudo pot. Sweet. Okay, we're fine. We didn't need that? No, we need that. I'm sure we need that for something. Oh my goodness! Darn you, Tektites! Darn you! Can't stand these guys. Okay, I think we use it over here in the bottom. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, that was good. That's good. We needed that. Gerudo pots actually make you walk faster? No way. Okay, that's pretty fast. Let's try it with the Gerudo one. Oh my gosh, I think that's faster. That's really slow. That's a little bit faster. Yeah, my goodness. The Gerudo pot is actually faster. It's actually faster. Wow. I would never have known that. That's cool. Thank you for sharing that. Who said that? Walmartin. Good fact. Good fact. We gotta get over here. Let's use Flying Tile again. If nobody's got me, my Flying Tile's got me. You know, this guy's giving me a headache. There we go. Problem solved. When in doubt, just delete your problems. Don't worry about them. Like emails from work, just delete them. They don't need to worry you. Get rid of them. Whoa. You know, I just had a moment of, like, self-realization that, like, I'm streaming to you guys. How many people are there? There's, like, at least 20. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, I'm just in my house. It's nighttime. I'm just, like, talking to you. Isn't that crazy? I don't know, there's something weird about that, but I love it. 61 people. Oh, impressive. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what number it is. It's just kind of cool. It's cool. Here, have some meat. Oh, they didn't seem to like that. They did not like the meat. They did. Arby's does not have the meats today. How do we do this? Let's use this. No, that was a terrible plan. Okay, Mothula. Mothula will do it. Mothula, get him. Oh no, it's not hard enough. It's not strong enough. Okay, well, what about this? I don't think I have anything that'll be able to get rid of them easily. Oh, Path Blades are pretty good. If my Path Blades can reach the enemies, then they will do... No, they don't do damage. It's looking kind of dire right now. Okay, this is good. This is good. Awesome, and then I'm going to go in for the kill on this guy with the sword. Yeah, Sword Fighter is the best for this. I agree. Okay, this guy's really good. With the Ball and Chain Trooper, what we're going to do is we're just going to select him. And we're just going to let him do the dirty work for us. Awesome. We're playing on Ocarina of Time right now, and I just got past the Dongo's Cavern. Congratulations. Would you consider a tables-only run? I don't think a tables-only run is possible without glitches. I don't want to really play with glitches. Nobody's got me. My froggy ring's got me. But I don't intend to use glitches. So I don't think I'm gonna do a table run. I don't think so. Well, it could be fun for some people, but I don't know. A minimum echo run would also be fun. 10 echo minimum? Yeah, that makes sense. Like, there's 10 echoes minimum. That'd be fun to do. Try and do that run. Maybe I would do a 20 echo run. That'd be kind of fun, to give myself a little bit of leeway and be like, what extra echoes do I want? Okay, yeah, let's just grab a bed and sleep in it. Okay, we are about to go into the final boss of tonight. If you haven't gotten to this part of the game yet, maybe skip this, you know? Don't watch this. Just go back to Fortnite or whatever. But if you have already gotten to this part of the game, then we have a treat for you. And hopefully you enjoy. This should be exciting. Yo, it's Daddy Hyrule! Daddy Mr. Hyrule here with the bankroll. Hey, Dad, I know things have looked pretty awkward ever since I started spawning those rifts, but could you please do me a solid and maybe give me a small loan of $1 million so that I could save... Okay. That doesn't look promising. Dad, no. Gee, he turned into a bunch of floating purple orbs again. I hate it when this happens. Freaking Dad's always turning into a bunch of purple corrupted orbs. Just a nice screenshot. That's not the same monster Link defeated. Oh, created with an echo. Yeah, whatever, Dad. I will prove I'm just as cool as you, Dad. This is my battle to do it. All right. Oh, bad. I hate that attack. That's a tricky one. Fun fact, do I have Octoroks or not? Yes, I do. Okay. My first time doing this run, the thing that saved me is Octoroks, and we're just going to do that today. We're just going to summon a bunch of Octoroks, and they will be friends with us. On hard mode, I beat the game with Octoroks, and I am not ashamed of it. There you go. Did you know in the dialogue for the king it has King of Hyrule with a question mark? Yes, I did see that. Actually, fun fact I'll show you after we finish this fight is that I made a thumbnail with that same joke in it. I'll show you. Curb, hold me to this. There's a prototype thumbnail for my Hoodless Zelda video, my main Hoodless Zelda video, that had that joke in it. And I will try showing it to you. But do remind me. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. We're gonna need some blue energy, some blue juice. Oh, no. Good, okay, wait, actually, this is good, this is good. He's gonna give us some blue juice. Sweet! It's like Blue's Clues. Where's Blue? Aw, Ganondorf, you dropped your sword thing. Here, let me help get it for you. Aw, gee, he's worn out. He can't even hold it anymore. Needs a nap. Oh, no, no. He's going into a, what do I say? A workout-infused rage. He wants to start working out. That seems to be what it is. Oopsies. Bad timing on my part. By the way, can anybody confirm, do you spin, when you spin, do you put fires out faster or no? I feel like you do, but I don't know if that's true or not. Like, if I'm on fire, and I start spinning, does that actually put out the fire faster? I feel like it does, but I have never confirmed it. Yeah, no, I'm not doing Dead Man's Volley. That's a trap. When you're playing this fight, don't do Dead Man's Volley. It's never gonna work. His timing is so hard in this game to follow. It's arguably the hardest Dead Man's Volley in any Zelda game I've played. Which is most of, I think that's all the Zelda games with Dead Man's Volley in it, except Phantom Hourglass. I still need to finish that game. Darn, thought I could get a hit in time. Nice, he's getting free hits in. Oopsies. Octorok, hit him. Hey, rattle him, boys! I love it. I messed up Dead Man's Volley so much doing this. Yeah, it's hard because it's not consistent timing. It gets worse as it goes. Oh, whoopsies. He got some free hits in on me there with his backhand. That's not nice. Here, I'll just have one of these. I think we're close enough I could start being frivolous with my drinking habits. That sounds wrong. That doesn't sound right. Chris, you're back! Welcome back! I hope you learned your lesson about stealing bread from the bread pirate. I think you can bind the staff during the fireballs too. No, you can't. Can you? No, you can't. I just tried. No, it's not possible. Oh, wait, no, you can. I saw it for a second. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna go in for a cheeky little hit here instead. Unbooed. Yes, unbooed. You've reserved your right to be a friend on the channel again. Yes. Woo! Aw, you dropped it again. You dropped it again. Here, let me help you. I'll give you a back massage. Hua, 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 hua. There you go. You'll feel better in a second. Yes, you can. Look at that. Okay, cool. I had no idea. That's a cool spot you can bind, but also I don't know how that's helpful because you don't have enough time to do anything. I think it's easier to just let the bats fly around and avoid them. Oh, wow! Okay. Oh, whoopsies. I clicked the button again. Wow! No. You don't... No. Okay, Ganny. Whoa. I need more juice. Thank you for spawning those. Okay. Okay. Woo! Stop dropping your pointy stabby thing. I know, right? King of Darkness, my butt. More like King of Dropping Things. King of Butter Hands. King of Grease. Not the country, the substance that makes things really hard to hold on to. King of WD-40. That's what he is. He's just slipping all over the place. He's like, I'm gonna stab you. Whoa! Whoa, where'd it go? So tell me, how did you acquire the power of reading chat and playing the game at the same time? Well, I have 2 monitors. I have my phone hooked up as a monitor. There's a fun app you can do that with that I forgot the name of. And then I have my screen, my actual monitor for playing the game in front of me. That's how I do it. Is the Have Fun Storming the Castle a Princess Bride reference? It is, Zen. Yes, it is. It is. And we just stormed it. We did it. It wasn't even that hard. Not even winded. Not even winded. Watch this. Try's gonna say, I feel like I can do even more now. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I got this. I feel like I can do even more now. I love that line. Honestly, I love that line. Not just because it means more abilities, but it's just so cute. It's like, I feel like I could do even more now. I don't know. Something about that feels cute. And like the way that the inflection of the echo try goes up, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, well, Curb, wait a minute. We're going to do a little bit of text stuff first, and then we'll get to it, okay? We're not there yet. Almost. Not quite. Yeah. I'm just going to skim through the dialogue. We don't care about it. If you want lore, that's not what you're here for today. If you're here for Hoodless Zelda, that's what we're here for. We want Hoodless Zelda. Oh, Beej. I think I said that right. B-E-E-J. Beej. Or BJ. I'll call you BJ. BJ, it's great to have you here. Yeah, I have a face sometimes. Other times I just use Link as my avatar on my screen, but I do exist in the flesh. I assure you, I am flesh and blood. That's an Over the Garden Wall reference. I gotta record a drawing thing for Halloween BBL. All right, that's fine. Be back later. Oh no! It's like a gross-looking hamster. A dust ball. A ball of dust. A dust bunny. Gross. Oh, Link. Oh my gosh. Frickin' Link. Hate that. I hate that. Link does that all the time. He always gets kidnapped. Wait a minute, that's not Link. Oh. And welcome to Hyrule Castle. Sorry, I'm getting OCD about things on my desk, so I'm like organizing things way over here that are not related to the stream. Did he get captured or something? What should we do, Zelda? I have an idea. We call it A-Team. Mr. T will fix this. No, that's not gonna fix things. We'll call Inspector Gadget. No, sorry, we can't do that. He's French. Zelda! Where am I? Well, Dad, you turned out to be kind of edgy and gross, so I kicked your butt. Oh, I recall it now. I was fighting you. I'm inserting my own dialogue. This is fanfic now. Ah, my daughter Zelda, you saved me. Thank you. What has happened to Hyrule? Well, a lot. A lot's happened. I see. I must protect my people. Very proud of you. I love the king in this. The king is so good. Honestly, the king in most Zelda games is good. I like King Boss Faram as Hyrule in Breath of the Wild, too. Yeah, BJ, you're like, man, I knew Ganon wasn't the villain. Don't spoil the end. Don't spoil the ending of the game. But yeah, Oh, yeah. We got her. We got Hoodless Zelda. We got her. We got the bun. We have confirmation. The bun is there. We have seen the bun. It exists. Whew. Okay. Woo! Let's go. Is it creepy to take pictures of Zelda while she's sleeping? Absolutely, but we're doing it anyways. Okay. Oh wait, no, never mind. Now Grandma and Tri are talking. We're gonna speed through this. Creep, I know. What a terrible person I am, taking pictures of Zelda. Oh, she's awake now. It's okay. There we go. Come on, Zelda, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. There we go. Hey, old person, shut up. I am currently trying to appreciate Zelda's outfit. That was rude. I'm sorry to any elderly people watching this right now. But look at that. We did it. We did it. Wah! Brilliant. Outstanding. Outstanding. We did it. This is the moment. This is the moment. Like, the next 20 minutes of the game are the moment that when I started this movement, when I was playing the game, and I was like, why can't I play as this forever? Because immediately after this 2 minutes, you lose the outfit and you can't play with it anymore. All you have to do is you walk over to the King's Chambers. You walk over to the King's Chambers and you trigger a cutscene. And then you lose this outfit. And I was so frustrated. I was so incredibly frustrated that I stopped playing the game, I looked up online, can I get the outfit? Is there any way of doing it? When I found out no, that's when we started the movement. Literally, I did not finish the game. I was just like, no, stop the press. Why can't I use this outfit? Yeah. Anyways, canonically, this cat is named Moonlight. I named it that after one of my old cats. So there's some Bread Pirate lore for you as well. All right. So, Curb. Curb wanted to see something that's kind of cool. It'll take me a second. I'm going to show you the little Easter egg that I made for a thumbnail that I never used. You guys are going to like this. Okay, so I need to go to Hoodless Zelda. I need to go to my Hoodless Zelda folder. Thumbnails. Okay. And I'm going to do... We're going to open all of these. Open. Okay, cool. Yeah, this just took me a second to set up. Here, I'm going to show you something really fun. Switch screens. And welcome back to my desktop. I'm going to leave the music going on in the background. So, I wanted to make a thumbnail for the Hoodless Zelda movement originally that looked like this. This is inspired by a style from Moist Critical, a YouTuber who I am barely able to tolerate watching. He's not that bad, actually. He's really good. I just wanted to make fun of him. Anyways, he made this thumbnail. Really easy to make, right? And I thought, I'm going to make that too. So, the first version of the thumbnail we had was this. This was what it was going to be. Where it's Zelda with an X on her face. Because we're crossing out her ability to see her face, right? Kind of. And it says, Princess Zelda is the stinkiest person I know. The King of Hyrule, question mark. You can see I made a quote here from the King of Hyrule. That was fake. Curb, that's what I was talking about. And the title was Hyrule Princess will be punished for the rest of her life. Now, the way I made this is I actually went onto a gaming news site, and I went into the HTML code and changed it by hand. Except for this part. I had to fit the date in afterwards. And the article is written by Ganon Dragmire. Isn't that fun? This is another version we made. We didn't end up using any of these, but these were ideas we had. This is the one we ended up with, and I'm so much happier with this. I think this is a really clean thumbnail, and I'm all right having this on my channel. And that's actually the last slide I have. So we're going to go back. Go back. Yeah. The rest of her life won't be very long. Yeah, hopefully not for much longer. Hopefully we get to have Hoodless Zelda soon. Okay, let me switch my screen over. So, we have an interesting situation here. We're done. We're basically done with the stream. So if anybody has any last-minute questions you'd like to ask me while we chill out with Hoodless Zelda in her bedroom, let me know. Right now is questions and answers time. I'm open to anything. So what would you guys like to ask? What would you like to talk about? Oh, Lionshare Gaming brings up an interesting point. So, a lot of people don't know this, but if you reload the game at this point, like if you make a save and then load that save, the hood goes back up. It goes back up, which is really infuriating. So it also means with glitches, you can't save Hoodless Zelda. Unfortunate. Hoodless Zelda drops on Switch 12 in the year 3079. No, hopefully it'll be sooner than that. Brad, could you please put an Octorok on the stool by the mirror? Absolutely. Wait a minute. Why is it facing the wrong direction? Okay, yeah, so we face it like... Boom. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What's your favorite enemy in the Zelda games, says OG Prodigy. Not Tektites. Not Tektites. Boblins. I love Boblins from Twilight Princess. They're goofy, but they're also really serious at times, and I like their boss. Are you still streaming at this hour? The things you do for Hoodless Zelda, yes. Do you remember when you said, I'm gonna steal some bread, see ya, chumps? I do remember that. See you later, chumps. That was a Spider-Man reference. That was in a video not too long ago. What was the hardest Zelda game you played? Well, I've played most of Zelda 2, but I never finished it. That's the hardest Zelda game I've ever played. I really do feel like Flipnote was made in a way... Oh, sorry, Curb. I had a brain fart looking at your message trying to understand it. You said, I do feel like the flip note I made was in no way a waste of time. No, it wasn't. It was not a waste of time. Even if it doesn't generate a lot of attention, the skills you extracted from this are well worth it. Probably. Brett, could you please place an Octorok? Yeah. I didn't know that Ganon was a part of the Hoodless Zelda movement. He's not. He's not. Or maybe he is. Yeah. Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild? I will go Breath of the Wild for style. I like the style and feel of the game. You really do feel like a traveler going on an epic quest. Tears of the Kingdom feels more like you already are the proven adventurer. Everybody knows who you are. You're already really cool. And you're maintaining that. And I like the feeling of being an underdog. What's scarier, Gloomhands or Guardians? Gloomhands. I think Gloomhands are scarier. Well, no, Guardians are scarier. You could have them in more numbers and they chase you down for longer. I think Guardians are scarier, mechanically speaking. Aesthetically, I think Gloomhands are scarier. Good question, BJ. Why did you switch from green to red, says Joseph. Fun question. So I actually, 2 reasons. Number one is that I think red is a very piratey color. And it's my favorite color. That's both reason number one. It's a piratey color, and it's one of my favorite colors aside from green. Green and red are both my favorite, especially together. Not Christmas colors, but like a dark green and a dark red. I like those together. That's reason number one. And to add on to that reason number one, look up pirates. Or pirate. Just look up the word pirate online, not pirates with S, otherwise you'll get the baseball team. But look up pirate, and you will see so many red accents. That's why I did pirates, being red on my channel. Anyways, reason number two is that I actually had some people suggesting it, being like, hey, why are you not red? Red is a piratey color and a cool color. And I even got a letter from somebody a while ago who was like, why your channel should be red? And I'm like, you know what? I'm into that. I'll do that. We're gonna be red. We're gonna be red. So anyways, yeah, that's how I did that. That's how I became red. Now listen, oh, okay, Walmart, and don't get me wrong, Christmas colors are cool. It's just, I didn't want to be a Christmas channel, right? Yeah. Yeah, my Octorok is doing my financial work for me. Yeah, that's exactly it. Here, let me actually expand the room out a little bit. We'll add some other stuff to the room to keep things entertaining. Well, what else? Oh, do I have a chew? I don't have a green chew. I do. Haha, wait, I do. How romantic. Awesome. And then we could put an enemy over here, right? Nope, not that way. We'll put this over. Oh, wait. I can't move this once I place it. Whoopsies. Sorry, buddy. We're going to place him right there, next to our plant. There we go. Yeah. Perfect edition. I think perfect edition, yeah. Deku Baba as a pet dog. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? All right. You see the stick catch? Oh. Oopsies. Yeah. Do you know what the original Moonshine looked like? I know you weren't really around much, but just curious. Oh, Lucy, you know the story. Yeah, so Moonlight. Moonlight is what I named this cat. Based off of a cat that my brother and sister had for a very short time while I was off at college. It's the cat I never got to meet, unfortunately. Because Moonlight, when we got her, she was abandoned by her mother and was already very sick. Her sister, Yoshi, survived, and Yoshi appears in my videos all the time, but Moonlight did not survive long enough for me to make any videos with her. However, my family did take footage and videos of Moonlight for me. So, what I did is I included a memorial, or like a tribute to her at the end of one of my videos. If you want to find it, it's Breath of the Wild versus the original Legend of Zelda. End of that video, Moonlight shows up. You can find a video of Moonlight on my channel. That's the only time I was able to sneak her in. Yeah, very sad, unfortunate. But Yoshi is still alive, so we still have Yoshi. And Yoshi's fantastic. She likes eating things, like people and fingers, much like the actual Yoshi the dinosaur. She's awesome. How would you feel if they never added Hoodless Zelda? Well, you know, when we started this movement, we knew that the answer we were going to get was going to be yes or no. And even if it's no, oh well, we still love Echoes of Wisdom. Right? My arch rival Nehru put it best. He said, at worst, we have a fun campaign. At best, we go down in Zelda history. That's how I feel about it. So even if we get a no, I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it. I won't hate Grezzo for it. Yeah. Favorite movie or book? My favorite movie? I'll do movie instead. Book is really hard for me to do. Book is really hard to answer. Favorite movie is Princess Bride. And actually, I will try answering my favorite book. I really love Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court. That's a mouthful, isn't it? A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. I love that book. It's like the first isekai book in American literature. And it's fantastic. The plot is... It's a Mark Twain book, by the way. The plot is that this guy is a repairman at a factory, and he gets clobbered over the side of a head with a crowbar during a tussle with one of his workers because they get in an argument. And the main character, when he wakes up, ends up in medieval Europe. Medieval British Europe, where King Arthur exists. And he knows how to build machines and electricity and so many other things. So he is leagues ahead of everybody else, but he has to prove it to them. He has to prove that he is actually not crazy and that he's not just a lunatic who deserves to be put on the stake for being a witch. Originally, when they find him, they want to do that. They're like, hey, we found this intruder. Let's burn him. And obviously that's bad. But he manages to get out of it because he's able to predict when a solar eclipse is going to happen. And he says that if they don't release him, he's going to blot out the sun. And because it lines up perfectly with his execution time, they do release him. And they end up making him chief of the kingdom underneath the king. Anyways, yeah, I love it. And then he goes on all sorts of fantastic adventures, like fighting knights in tournaments and going on an adventure to... What is this one adventure? He goes on an adventure with this really dumb princess and a couple other guys. I don't remember what that is. Anyways, yeah, there's all sorts of funny things. How much have I donated to you, says Chris Hart. I don't know. I wouldn't know that number off the top of my head. I'm sorry. Brad, where'd the Zol go? Did he jump out the window? Probably. Zols don't seem to want to stick around for very long. Here, let's do some interior decorating. There we go. That looks good. Oh. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, snake? Should we do a snake? I don't think a snake looks right. Let's do a cat. We'll do a cat behind the cat. There we go. Yeah, Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur Court. Fantastic book. And I don't think I can place anything back here. Oh, well, that stinks. Sing for us, says Celios Spring. Celios, it's great to have you here. Naturally, you'll come at a time like this. If anybody doesn't know, Celios Spring is on Alaskan time pretty much permanently, which means he's nocturnal. Although I don't think you're in Alaska anymore, Celios. I think you just are stuck in a nocturnal sleep schedule, right? Yeah. Okay, I gotta think of a song then. Let me think about this for a second. What's a good song to sing? You moved. Yeah, you moved. Okay, I was right about that. You moved. Let me think. What's a good song? I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess up a song. I got... Okay, I'll try this one. Although I don't remember all the words, so I'm going to mess it up. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. That's a fun one. I love that one. I love that song, but I can't do any more verses than that because I actually don't remember the lyrics to any more than that. That's enough singing for today. I don't want to turn this into a musical. Yeah. Yeah, I can sing. I can sing. I don't use it in my videos very often, but I do have the ability to sing. Chris, you've donated $12. Well, thank you. Games and Stuff says, is NSO worth it? Probably not unless you plan on doing online games with friends or you like the older content they have. I have it because I like playing Animal Crossing with my friends from time to time. Yeah. Fleck says, good night, I also broke my finger. Flack, you should fix that. Don't do that. Do you know any good pirate shanties? Yes, I do. Okay, I could sing one of those too. How about that? I'll end off with... We can end off tonight with a sea shanty. How about that? I think that's it. That's fitting. What do I do here? What do I do here? Here, Zelda will sleep. Bye, Zelda. But I have to turn off the music so that I can sing this. All right. There's a few we could do. I think that a good one would be Farewell and Adieu to You Fair Spanish Ladies. That's a really good song. But I think I'm going to do Fish in the Sea because it's easy for me to do that one. Okay. Come round all you sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, we're all together. So blow ye winds westwardly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly how the westward, boys, steady she goes. Up came the eel with his slippery tail, climbs up aloft till he reached the topsail. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, we're all together. So blow ye winds westwardly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly southwestward, boys, steady she goes. How about the whale? Yes, the largest of all. If you've seen any wind, then he'll blow you a squall. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, we're all together. Blow ye winds westwardly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly southwestward, boys, steady she goes. One more verse. Now for the shark with his 9 rows of teeth, saying, you eat the dough, boys, and I'll eat the beef. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, we're all together. Now blow ye winds westwardly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly southwestward, boys, steady she goes. That's a fun one. I love that one. Ireland. That's how they always end it. Yeah, that's an Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. Whenever they sing that song in Assassin's Creed Black Flags, which is the only Assassin's Creed game I have 100%ed, they always say, Ireland, Ireland, at the end of the song. I don't know why they do that, but it's kind of fun. Yeah, no, I love that song. I love that song. So fun. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to end off the stream for today. Oh, one last thing. Little said, do you have any tips for new Zelda content creators? Number 1, have fun. And number 2, try and think like the viewer. If you want to make any content on YouTube and you want to find ways of improving, try and think like a viewer. How would the viewer view this content? Those are my 2 tips. Anyways, that's it. You guys have kept me long enough. I got to get some dinner. My mom made, what is it? Eggplant parmesan. Yes, eggplant parmesan and meatballs. I must get those. So, we're going to do what we always do. At the end, we're going to end with a prayer, and then we're going to say goodbye. So, dear God, thank you that we were able to have this fun stream and also this fun Hoodless Zelda movement, and thank you that it went so well. We got trending on Twitter. We managed to keep it respectful the entire time, and thank you for that. We can't tell where the movement will go or what will happen with it, but help the right thing to happen, that should happen. I don't know what that is, but your will be done. And help all of us as we go into Friday to be prepared for whatever work or classes we have, and to go into the weekend strong. Oh, and happy Halloween to everybody. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, that's it for today's video. Thank you for joining us. This was a very long stream for me, and my throat is completely shot. So, until I see you next time, have fun storming the castle.